Mike live out in the boondocks.
We are live.
Woo woo!
Eric is back.
Yes, I'm back. I know you guys missed me. Appreciate it.
Nobody missed you.
I guess nobody missed me.
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice?
No.
That's your team, Cat.
Hurtful. But welcome back to another episode of CeleTake podcast. It's me, your boy E, your host. Next to me is the league owner and co-host of the podcast, Mike himself. Now, this is a podcast. If you're joining for the first time, where we talk anything and everything Cele Nation. And to help us do that, we got two people from the league. On my right, we got the man himself, Ziggy Zay from the Ghost Riders. First time on the pod.
First time.
Serious, sir. And on the left, first time live
Officially
on the pod. Yeah.
Well, he didn't. His episode didn't get released last season.
The
It was
unreleased
like
pod.
2.5 hours.
The
We got
unreleased
too
pod.
drunk.
We watched it together last night. No Diddy. But on the left, we got Andre Bird. The Bird. All right. So we don't have no games to talk about. So we're going to jump into some team stats, starting with the rebound game. Before we get into it, Berg, who do you think is leading and who do you think is last? If
We're
you had
going
to guess.
team.
In
teams?
teams?
Yeah. If you had to make a guess.
I would say Dogs would lead like the rebounding. You know, you got Benson, you got
Yeah, but you got to
Montel.
think we only had Montel for 5 games.
Yeah, 5 games.
And Brandon
yeah.
missed 3 games.
I would say also Familia with John Carey. I mean, you got length like Braylon in there. Mike Parker always going for those offensive boards as well. The Lees, man, it's hard. And you also, I want to throw in the Reapers in there too. They're always crashing the boards, Nick. You know, that boy grabbing every single board. But man, the least amount of rebounds.
As a
Yo,
team.
I low-key want to say us, the
Really?
Panthers.
You want to...
Ziggy Zay, what's your predictions?
what do you think?
You can't look at stats.
No, I'm not looking at
Off
stats.
the top.
Nah, I would want to go with La Familia.
At the top?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because Mike Carey's a beast. I think he
John
averaged a
Carey?
double. Yeah, John Carey.
Yeah.
He averaged a double one game, right?
Yeah, you got like,
With
I think
all
like 2 of
rebounds.
those, yeah.
Exactly. And,
He was their big man.
Exactly, and he's small. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the least I want to say the Magicians.
This is wild. Now, did you individually go through each game?
Yeah,
Okay.
individually go through each game. Now,
Do you want
just
me
to
to
let you
put
know.
it on the screen? Or
Yeah,
no?
you can.
Okay.
But the Dogs and the Magicians are 9 games. So they have a game.
Yeah, they're missing a game
Yeah,
for the
they're
Dogs
missing
and
a game.
Magicians. But the
But-
Magicians have the most.
The Magicians
Really?
have the most with 34.8.
We're at
In
second,
second, the Panthers 34.7, Makos 33.3, Dogs 31.1, Ghost Riders 28.7,
That's crazy.
La Familia 28.6, Goblins 28.3, and the Reapers in last with 26.6.
Dead last. Almost 10
Dead
behind
last.
the first place
God
Magician.
damn.
Now,
That's wild.
any surprise?
Crazy.
Wild.
Who grabbed him? Chili.
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 Chili and Mike
Chili.
Mitchell.
Mike
Chili
Mitchell.
and Mike Mitchell.
Chili and Mike Mitchell.
And the first half of the season, Phil. First 6 games,
Yep.
Phil. Phil was leading the league, and Mike Mitchell was number 2 in the league. So you look at that,
Yeah.
that's a pretty deadly combo.
Don't say Mike because he's going to get a big head.
He already has a huge head, but that's got nothing to do with it.
Now, for the Reapers, after they made that trade for Phil, they went from like 27, I think it was, to like 31 a game.
Oh, okay.
Well, mathematically, that wouldn't make sense, eh?
What do you mean?
Because they had 26.6.
I mean, like in that 4-game span, like
Yeah, but if they went from 27 to 31, the average would be 29.
Yeah.
So mathematically, they were either below 26 in the
Oh.
first place, or they didn't go that high. I do know that Nick, his rebounding numbers went down when Phil got on board. In the last
Yeah.
game, he only had 1 rebound. So I feel like the rebounds kind of like spread out amongst that team. Instead of them getting more, they just kind of dispersed the
but
quantity.
Phil did help a little bit though.
Yeah, well, because he has size.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the only other guy outside of Josiah that's above 6 foot.
Yep.
So it helps.
All right, now assists per game. Who do you think was leading, Zay?
Let's start with the least. Who's not leading? Ghost Riders. Who's leading? Let me see.
No shots fired.
I want to say Makos is leading.
In assists?
They got good ball movement on that team.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Man, I want to say Familia or Makos. They really, with Yusuf, making all those passes. 1v1, what you would think he doesn't. He passes a lot too. Familia, I feel like they move the ball around even though they got very ball dominant guys. Lise, yeah, bro. Shit, y'all Tommy. Even Constantine be passing.
I mean, at the end of the day, because I get it, because every time I got the ball, I try chucking it up because I know I'm not getting it, because so.
Yeah, but that's off of the culture that was bred early in the season. That you knew you weren't going to get many shots, so you were like Reapers of season 3, where
anytime you touch,
you just got to shoot it. Yeah, Corey's not passing. I just got to chuck that bitch.
Shout out to Corey Wallace, wherever the fuck you are, bro.
I don't know.
Fucking scary ass Jamaican.
Oh my god.
Bumba coming in at number 1, you got the Makos with 18 assists per game. Second, La Familia with 15.9.
You guys are on point.
You got the Dogs right behind with 15. The Goblins coming in 4th at 14.4. The Ghost Riders in 5th, 12.7.
I take that back.
That's crazy.
Good passing,
The Panthers with 12.3. The Magicians with 11.8. And the Reapers at the bottom again, 11.4.
Okay, I kind of saw that.
Those don't surprise me looking at the Magicians and the Reapers of how they get all their buckets. It's Gary and Brandon Steed dribbling around and doing something.
And
then it's Sway just getting to the hole and not passing the ball because he doesn't need to.
Nah,
the other two probably should pass the ball. Sway, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Sway is
Why not? Gets his head down and he just goes to the hole.
Sway is an animal.
Yeah.
Don't even need it.
Is he better than Nacho?
In my
different.
opinion,
They're very different.
I give one.
They're very
defensive, I give
different.
one
They are
offensive.
very different.
Nacho got better defense. I say Sway got better offense.
No. You got the twins backwards. You got the twins backwards.
Yeah, I say
Sway's
Nacho better defensively.
matter of fact,
a really good
all right,
defender.
Nacho, because Nacho could shoot. My bad, Sway. I love you, but
Nacho can shoot, but Sway plays better defense.
they both. I don't know. They both.
Sway was a DPOY.
Yeah. He can play, bro. He can
Sway's an
play.
elite defender.
Sway will guard
No, I'm
your
not
best
saying he
player,
can't defend, but I'm just
and
saying
he will
this-
drop 35 on your best player also. I gotta give it to him.
Hey, if Sway's
Now
in the chat,
Nacho
bro,
is gonna drop 35
he's in the
on your
chat.
best player.
Bro, he's
in the
MVP,
chat.
bro.
Now Nacho will drop
And
35
I
on your
think,
best player.
me personally, bro, I've watched both brothers play. Sway is a better offensive player than Nacho.
No,
in my
I have.
See,
I
I
have
see, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I played with
See.
both of them on my team. Nacho is a better offensive player
If I'm
than
going
Sway
offense-
because he can do it at all 3 levels. And he was able to get his teammates more involved. Not that Sway can't, but on Sway's run right now, it's heavily him getting to the hole and finishing, which he's extremely efficient at. Both of them very efficient offensively, but I definitely think Nacho, because he can shoot the ball and spread the court out, is more effective. Sway just has to do more this season.
Yeah.
So
I
he
agree.
has to kind of do that. If Nacho had the same role, Nacho would be having the same numbers.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
He had
I mean,
Fritz
I
last
don't know,
year.
bro.
But
Like,
Nacho is
Sway
better
be going into the
offensively.
basket, not even looking at the rim, making it consistently.
Now, yeah,
And
but
like the defense,
just like offense though, I'm taking Nacho. Now overall player, when you want to add defense into it, I'm gonna say Sway. I
And
would take
and
Sway.
if you're adding taunting,
Oh yeah,
Sway, for
taunting
sure.
getting
Yeah,
players.
Nacho's a nice guy. Sway's
Sway for sure.
hilarious.
he got my boy
Nacho
Phil
would
man,
give you
last
nice
season
buckets.
from the league.
Yeah, Sway is chill with you right now, and then next minute he talking shit to you on the
Yeah,
court.
yeah.
Like, you probably thought we was cool. Like,
All right, now points per game. Berg, who do you think was leading?
Damn,
Should be easy one for you, know.
he told you.
myself.
1-3 and then getting pulled out per game. Andre Berg.
I learned that.
No, Ant didn't even let him shoot. No!
You got Sway, you got Phil, and then you got Braylon. But I think Sway has been averaging more points than both of them.
No, team.
Oh, as a team.
Yeah, team.
As a team, shoo. I got the Reapers right now, but I don't know how that works out with Phil
Whole
being in
season.
the picture.
The whole
The whole
season.
season.
So they only have Phil for those last 3 games? 3
Yeah,
games.
3 games. Yeah.
Most points per game. Oh, easy. Familia. Yeah, Familia for sure. I saw their points per game. per player. Oh my God, the starting five is averaging more than 13 points per game.
Yeah.
Every single five. I mean, I don't know. Santi's coming off the bench.
Four.
No, they got five.
No. John Kerry's like 12.
John Kerry, Mike Parker.
12 points. I'm rounding up.
Over 10.
But regardless,
just say
who's their fifth?
Yeah,
Who's their fifth?
Kerry,
Yeah.
Santi,
Yeah.
Braylon, Mike Parker.
That's it. That's where it
Yeah,
starts.
that's it. It's only 4.
It's only 4?
They're starting 4. If we played 4-on-4, they would be elite.
They would go.
But the issue is they have to have a fifth.
Wait, I thought there was a fifth. Okay,
There's not.
Okay.
There's not a fifth.
No, they do got a team now.
They have a good team.
They do.
But their
not
four,
they're not job
their
players.
4 is absurdly good. It's the best
Yeah.
quintuplet that we've ever seen.
Quadruplets.
Quadruplets. There you go.
Nasty ass team.
Who would you put last, Berg?
Last in points per game?
Yeah.
Shit. I gotta go with the Magicians, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ziggy, what you
Yeah,
got?
they were-
Piggybacking? Magician's the worst.
Ziggy backing.
Ziggy backing.
I want to say Reapers. Reapers was struggling their first few games before they made that trade. So I'm gonna go with the Reapers.
This one's surprising.
Who would you go first?
I'll go with Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's surprising who's in last because they have Andre Berg. And you know that's
it's crazy.
That's really
it's fucking crazy.
It should be.
Y'all last?
Yeah.
You know what's wild? The whole 5, 6, 7, 8 is our whole conference in order.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
I would
number
never-
one.
Well, I guess
La
Reapers and
Familia.
Goblins would swap.
Second, the Makos. Third, the Magicians. Ghost Riders. Fourth. Fifth, you got the Dogs. Six, the Reapers.
1. You sons of bitches.
The Goblins. Seventh, and then the last place, your purple Panthers.
The Purple Berg.
Cause they ain't
God
down.
dang it, Berg.
That's sad.
Let us down,
bro.
Berg. Now, I would
So you
say
gotta keep Berg in there and get a couple.
Yeah,
of
we
You
didn't
wouldn't send
have-
me out every time I made a 3.
that, and also we didn't have Dom, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
Like,
We
we were
missed, like,
missing
an
out.
extra-
How many times did you guys say we don't need Dom? No, we don't need Dom.
Yeah,
Nah.
the first game without Don, they was going crazy. We don't need Don.
Hey, that was Steve. That was
Y'all
Steve
had
on
Don
his
feeling
own.
like y'all ain't even need him.
Nah, we always need you, bro.
We had a 45-minute conversation about it. My Dom, they
We
don't
need
need
your next game
that.
too, bro.
Trying to hype each other.
Oh, no, Dom talking. He was talking to you about it?
Yeah, we got to do a 45-minute phone call.
Jesus Christ,
God
Dom.
damn,
Talk to your
Dom.
fucking team, not the fucking us.
I'm his winning captain. I'm the
That's why-
captain
that's
that
why
got
we- that's why we didn't make it.
championship.
That's why we didn't make
No,
You're
that's
not going to
not.
help us win this season, are you?
No chance. He's already gone.
It's gone.
He's
It's
done.
over for it. It's over
God
for it.
damn. You guys want to talk about
What are we
our
talking about?
losses, Ghost Riders and Panthers?
I'm sure we'll get into that.
We'll get
We'll get
into
into that
it.
later.
Now, next up, we got this part is going to be called the Celly Report Card. Now, this here, the rules. We're each going to choose one player, one Celly Nation player, to place in a grade level, going from A to F. All right? And it's all based on the overall performance of that player compared to where they were drafted. All right? Also, you guys in the chat, drop some names down too.
Yeah, let us
Drop your
know.
list, yeah.
Let me
A through
correct Luke real quick.
What Luke said.
I did not call Nacho trash. All right, relax. I called you trash, Luke.
Lucas Stromboli.
Nacho's a killer, bro. But honestly, bro, what I've seen in Southern Nation, bro, Sway plays better than Nacho, bro. Bro, that's all I gotta say is
Damn,
Southern
that's a
Nation,
big
bro.
call,
I only saw Nacho play one season, but we'll get past that point. I still
we
love
gotta
you,
get-
Nacho.
we gotta get Nacho
Rookie
back
of the
in
year and MVP.
MVP. I
I
mean,
guess.
Sway got defensive
But
player of the year.
Sway-
He's gonna be MVP
but
this
Sway's
season.
a dog, bro.
Yeah, I'm a little biased, but I
I
played
love
with
both.
Sway, bro.
I played with
Sway,
both.
bro.
I play with both. I love both. I'm not being biased. I'm just saying, don't disrespect Nacho.
All right,
Nacho
my bad,
Nacho's
no.
great too. Nacho's
Not
great.
just say he just tuned in what he missed.
Nothing, not sure. Don't rewind it.
Don't ever play on Berg's team. That's it.
All right, Berg, what you got for your list? Want to start with A?
You
Nah,
want to just go AAA?
Oh,
And then
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
go BBB?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
wait,
do that.
So all right, repeat
So-
what you
So
said.
it's an
So-
A
Yep.
based on their draft. So if somebody was drafted late and they performed very well, they would get an A. If they performed relatively well to their draft stock, B, so on and so forth. So if a first rounder, Dom, because he
So
got
we're talking
hurt,
about
he would be an F
comparing, like,
because
teams?
he wasn't there.
No,
We're rating teams.
No,
or
not
players.
teams.
Players.
Just a player.
Individual
so like,
players.
let's just say you were drafted 7th round, you came out, you dropped 30 points. Yeah.
For sure. All right, so what player are we talking about?
You pick a player.
You pick a player.
Just
any player.
A through F.
From
So
the
we're gonna
draft.
start with the A. So what player do you? I'll start us off.
Yeah,
I'll make
go
it
ahead.
easier.
All right, okay.
So for me,
Uh-huh.
a person that I would give an A to is Gary Harris.
Yep.
He was
Okay.
drafted in the 7th round.
Yep.
By the Dogs, and to me, he was by far the best 7th rounder. He was a guy that really stood out and potential all-star, helped get the Magicians to the playoffs. I think led them in scoring.
Yep.
So to me, he's got an A. Gary Harris is an A for this season.
Okay. Goblins, y'all fucking stole Dre. Dre
another one.
was a fucking
That's another one.
A
That's
plus
another
plus,
one.
bro.
Yep.
Y'all like
another one.
I did not see that coming, and he came off that first game. He hit like a couple threes and then brought them back, bro. If it wasn't for Dre, I don't think they'd go for that 5-game or 4-game winning streak in the beginning of the season.
No, I agree.
Dre's a
Yeah, Dre was my A2. 6th round, the second in scoring for them boys. Shot 51% from the 3-point line. That was like second in the league. So yeah, that's my A for sure.
Who?
Dre.
We need another
No,
one.
you gotta
Another one?
Oh, yeah, it was our own
Dang
A.
it.
Let Ziggy go first.
Go Ziggy, go.
What round Mike Parker was?
3rd.
I still give it to him. He's hot. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's a first rounder for sure.
he's a.
Parker's a good
His
one.
defensive is just crazy. I'm not even talking about offensive. Mike Parker's a beast.
Let's go into
Okay, Mike Parker, another A.
another A. We got
So
Chef.
what round do you think that he should have gone in then?
If I was a captain, I would definitely go at least no less than number 2.
Second round?
Second round?
So
Yeah.
do you think he should have been picked over Nick Arcina? The sneaker
So
diarrhea.
you
Oh yeah, I'm
definitely
picking him
got-
over. Yeah,
I'm
doing
picking
that.
him over.
I'm just saying, he
I'm
was a
doing
second
that.
round pick,
Yeah.
10th overall,
He's
trying to
glued-
stir the pot.
He's glued to,
Who's
he's
better?
glued to the ball though. Like Mike Parker is glued to the
Listen,
ball.
I-
Mike
The
Parker
ball
has
is-
an offensive game also.
Exactly.
You know,
So
Yeah.
not that you don't, Nick. Not that you don't. You've been making
I'm
your
just
layups.
stirring the pot. That's all I'm here to do.
He's got a better bat.
Mike is just aggressive. Like you stay aggressive like that's.
Nick is just towards the refs.
Yeah, he got the
It's a
wrong
different
attitude, the wrong people.
All right, my A, since Berg wants to steal mines. I'm going Chef. Chef drafted in the 3rd round. Appreciate it, Mike. 3rd round. I think it was like second in scoring for you boys. Or first, actually.
Yeah, he's first.
No, second.
he was second
AJ's.
behind
Yeah,
AJ.
AJ's.
Yeah,
AJ.
slightly.
Got AJ,
Yeah.
that's
But he led our
Second in
team in
scoring.
assists.
I didn't even realize
Team
AJ was
assists.
leading you guys in scoring.
Probably
Quietly, great
Quietly.
season once again. Yeah.
Started off
AJ.
rough.
That's what AJ do.
Started
Though.
off rough.
Like you can't even like.
All right, I'm going first for B, my B, since before y'all take it. For B, I got John Kerry. Drafted 6th round.
No, he was not. He was
That's
drafted.
another A in my opinion.
He was drafted in the 4th round, and
No.
he's definitely an
Oh,
A.
4th round, yes.
Yeah.
No, A. I would say B.
A 4th round pick?
4th round pick, 12.7 rebounds.
He's their whole. he's their whole rebound.
He is their big. You could give him an A.
He's an A.
But
is.
He's
Dre,
an A.
Dre is my A. Dre is my
That's fine. You can have
he was
multiple
lower.
A's. There can be more guys than can be A.
Can I say another A real quick?
No,
No, we're on B.
No, we're on B.
We're
Alright,
done.
on B,
We're
okay.
done.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah,
What's your
I'm
B.
going for B? Alright,
Yeah.
let me see.
B for Bird.
I don't even have
B
that.
for Bird. Banana headband Bird.
You got this.
For some reason, my chat is not in here.
Man, a
On
B.
my Instagram. Look, my shit not here. It's not here.
You know, I wanna say Vaughn.
No.
I'll say
I don't know
Vaughn.
what happened.
You know,
Vaughn 2K.
he's there in the middle. He's like
That's
right
what I
below,
like.
A.
The end of the 2nd round pick. Okay.
Right there.
He was a good pickup.
Oh, no,
You know,
Right in it. So
at the beginning of the season, he was leading the league in points.
Yeah.
And then dropped off. Wasn't consistent. But hey, he was still a B grade pickup.
Who you
In my
said?
Who'd you say?
opinion.
Who you said?
Vaughn.
Vaughn.
A B.
Vaughn 2K?
Yeah.
A B?
Yeah.
A B.
Okay. Let's go. Who you got, Mike?
Because he was drafted a little bit higher, I'm going to stick with the same theme. He was drafted a little bit higher than I would put him as an A category, but Axel. I think Axel had a very good season. He actually showed his potential in the league. This is his best season by far in all 5 seasons. I feel like he had a B season. He started off on an A, and he slowly dwindled, but I still think he had a really strong season for where he was drafted. 5th round pick. I think that he did a very good job. I would give him a B.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go just in case. I take yours. I got another one I'm
not
gonna
even
add.
sure with that one yet.
Yeah, there's a couple of steals.
All right, I'm
I
adding
missed.
Ish to that B room.
Okay,
He did play better.
That's a very
It
good.
looked-
That's a very
Yeah,
good B.
it started
That's
off.
it,
It
yes.
started off hot. It did look like he really, really improved drastically from last season. but it wasn't drastic. But he did improve, so I'm giving Ish my B.
It looked more drastic than it actually was statistically.
Yeah.
Because I want to like piggyback off of that. Like his stats last season were kind of more empty because you guys weren't. He was on the Reapers last season.
Yes.
They were kind of like empty stats for him. This time he was, driving to the paint.
Actually
He was
making
a
his
problem.
layup.
He was a little fucking rhino,
Yep.
bullying people into the paint. So shout out to Ish, man. MIP for real.
There's like 5 off top A's that I could have given.
Yeah,
it's really difficult.
Yeah, nah, that-
I mean, you could put Brandon
And I
Steed
don't
up
want
there
it
for
to
a
like
B.
offend anybody.
B.
Well, let him.
Oh yeah, my bad,
He's
my
still
bad.
gotta go.
Brandon Steed.
We'll go through after and we'll give everybody praise that could have been an A. Because there's a lot on this list that could
Yeah, I
have
was
been
about to
an
say, I'll put Brandon A. I wouldn't even put him in the B because
A. It's hard. He got traded off the fact that he wasn't passing the ball enough and the guys weren't liking his attitude, so that would be what would take him down.
But the thing is, I will put Brandon in the category where he need his own team. 'Cause Brandon is
He's a very
that
good player.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
He's that good.
But do you think he's leading a team to a championship?
Nah, I think he's a good too.
No.
Yeah, I think he's a second,
Yeah.
third option.
Yeah.
And if the Goblins would have kept him, they would have been better than they are.
They definitely was.
I think that they
Because he
made a
come in
mistake.
six-man.
Yep.
Yep.
I think they made a
And-
mistake.
Exactly.
We'll have-
They-
Eric is a G.
But
Boogie saying, "Why is Dre trying to get Mike sauce?"
my B, I would go with Tyreek.
That's fair.
Tyreek.
That's fair.
He did.
He
On the
did play
stats,
well.
it might not look, but on like doing the
Watching
game
the
from
games,
last,
yes, watching
last
the
season
games.
to now, like it's,
Season 3.
He
Yeah, two
he
seasons,
definitely played way better than he played on season 3.
C is going to be difficult.
Yeah, C was difficult. Now for C, I have Cute Easy.
Cute Easy.
Now,
Really, I think Q played very well.
He
Yeah,
did
I
play.
was like,
He
yeah,
did play
D.
good. Now, the reason I put C is because like it's more like a steady balance. He was drafted in the 5th round, which I think next season he's probably going to go because he's in that big man realm, and that's probably 4th, 5th round. He played good. You know what I'm saying? Still dominant in the paint, so that's why I put him at C. He didn't really like improve,
Yeah.
but
He could have been.
I mean,
That's right.
he did his thing.
yeah, he did do his thing. You did do your thing, Cute Easy, big man, top 3 big man in the league.
C. We're going C. I'm gonna pick my guy Dean for C.
Dean, okay.
Dean.
because he got hurt so many times. When he was healthy,
Yeah.
he played well. And I think the reason why
Dean?
I say Dean for a C.
He
For
got
a C.
drafted.
No, he was a captain though, but it's still
Oh, okay.
player grade.
Oh,
He's still a
okay.
player.
he's
Player
still a player,
grade.
yeah, yeah.
He's a
Okay.
player grade. Yes.
Okay.
So for me, the reason why it's a C is that offense. They won game 1. He had 19. They won last week. He had 18.
18, yeah.
It was very heavily dependent on another option offensively outside of Juan and Dre. He had to be that other catalyst. And when he fell short, they went on a 5-game losing streak. So for me, that's why he would be a C. I don't think he had a horrible season. I just think that the injuries plagued him, and he was injured a lot of the season, not playing full amounts of games, not really able to give his full potential, and he kind of hurt his team in that way. Dean, don't garden.
But
Hire somebody.
You make people play their high potential though.
I heard him.
Because a lot, yeah.
I heard him.
Ingersoll, I was actually commentating that game. He was like, "Tell Mike that Ingersoll can't fuck with me."
Dallas. I like that you're calling him Ingersoll. That's a good
Dallas
comp.
can't fuck with me. I was like, "Oh shit!" But it was another one person. Braylon. You talk shit about Braylon. Not talk shit, but you talk.
I
down
give
on
honest
Braylon,
feedback
and
with
Braylon
alcohol
killed y'all
in
the
my
next
system.
game.
No, okay. Braylon takes it personal every time because for whatever reason he wants to beat me very bad. I love Braylon. I don't know what the agenda is against me, but he really wants to beat me every single time. So he plays his best games against us, and I
mean,
appreciate it.
Who wouldn't want to beat the owner? So
Not only the owner,
You want a piece of that?
the guy that I talk a lot.
Yeah, you-
I'm not like a mean person, but I'm on the podcast every week. I, say
have,
my
I have a
opinion.
couple of buddies of mine in the chat.
Is that
What would
Sebastian?
you guys rate me? Level. To be honest, I know I got a lot of improvement, but I got like maybe like 4 or 5 buddies in here.
This season,
tuning in.
if I could give like plus or minuses, I would give you a B minus. I think you played the most confident that you played. Maybe C plus. You're on that fringe right there.
Yeah.
I think you played the most confident that you've played. Obviously, you're not a superstar in the league, but
Yeah,
you played.
more.
You played good minutes when you had minutes.
more.
You hit threes, which you hadn't done in the prior 2 seasons, but you also didn't have the confidence from your bench to take threes.
Yeah.
So I feel like you played your best basketball, and similar to Axel's situation, the difference is he's more effective on the boards, and he didn't really need the ball. You kind of you were less aggressive going for rebounds. If you channeled a little bit of what he had with your size, I feel like that would push you up to that B level or possibly an A level because of where you were drafted. So, my honest feedback.
How about you guys?
I'll give you a C plus.
Okay.
I'll give you a C plus.
I would give you a C plus too.
All right.
That's
All right.
'cause-
I'll take it.
Because when you was in, you know, you did your thing. But I don't like
had
not
to
to
do
get
a
to the
lot more
captain.
than
But
that. You're
yeah,
right,
it
you're
wasn't. You didn't give enough minutes to shine. So
For sure,
you know.
for sure.
So the minutes that you wasn't, crazy thing is, I think you got a high percentage from your 3 points anyway.
40% from three this season, man. You
That's
gotta.
pretty good.
That's solid, you know?
Shit, so
Ooh, Nacho. His pick for D is Juan. Not throwing shit.
Hey,
I just
Nacho,
feel like that's
I
the number one pick.
agree.
Has to do more for his team
I
to
do
win.
agree.
I do agree.
Well,
I
we're
do
going
it
into
now.
D.
I do agree,
agree.
but he
Right,
wasn't
we all
my...
did C's?
Yeah, we all did.
You picked a C?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Did you pick a C?
Did I pick a C?
I picked D.
No, I think you agree with my pick with
You picked QDZ.
Yeah, you
did.
agree.
I picked D, and who did you pick?
You didn't.
I haven't picked
You
it
haven't
yet.
picked. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
never mind. We'll get
I
there,
pick
but
a C.
Nacho, good point.
I pick a C. I
hold on,
I
hold
got
on.
Sterling.
Sterling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, his
Yeah.
expectations with the draft or with the tryout.
Exactly. And I played pickup ball with him too, so I know what he can do. But
Yeah.
he just, it's just I don't know.
Fourth round?
It's just
It's different in the league than it is in
is.
pickup.
It is,
We've seen it how
it's
many
a lot
times?
on cameras too, and
Yeah.
it's just like people freeze up. Not freeze up, but
It's not free though. It's more
it's more of team ball than pickup. You
Yeah.
feel me?
It's
just a different.
although it's
caliber of
unorganized,
basketball.
it's still organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
there's some type of organization in it. If that's
Because
right.
at the end of the day, you want to win. Pickup ball, who cares? So shit.
Them reps it.
Ghost and Berg equals GAY.
Fuck you, Ghost.
Yo, this is funny.
All right, who is your C, Andre Berg?
Alright, I don't want to do this to my own teammate, but Fritz, bro, you did not have the season that we expected, bro. You know, it happens. He's a
fair.
second rounder.
It's fair.
He's a star player. He's a fucking baller, though.
For his
But
offense,
this season,
I don't
he
think
didn't
got
do
no
his
touches.
thing. But I guess
don't
we're
think
just
so?
not on the right team.
I think he did.
He just
You can
wasn't on
argue.
the right team.
You could argue for him.
No, I'm just saying in his offense. Not even in his offense. Even
His
when I was
offense or
playing
defense?
defense,
Okay.
like
He's,
even,
he's sipping on Jack.
yeah,
Cheers, man.
right? Even though that's a girl drink.
He's on
But
the
not even into his defense, but even when I was playing against him and Dom wasn't playing, that's your second round.
Yeah.
The second round was not even touching the ball as he's supposed to, and it's just like, what are y'all doing? I think no. Did we beat y'all? I think we
Yes.
beat y'all. Yeah, we
You
beat
did.
y'all. Cause again, Fritz did not touch the ball the way you got it. First of all, when you got go off, that's you're in rhythm. You touching the ball. You can't go off if you're not in rhythm. So it's just like Fritz didn't touch the ball.
That's,
He barely touched
that's,
the ball.
It's
So
cap.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cap.
It's
There's
cap.
one game
I'm trying-
that
yeah.
he
He
shot
shot.
more threes
He shot.
than I shot in field goals
No.
the whole
So you
season.
get like 1-3 a game.
That's what I'm saying. He shot 13 threes in one game.
13.
I'm not even worried
That's
about
game was
9
that?
possessions.
That's crazy.
Man, that was an important game. I forgot who we were playing against, but I gotta hold it against him. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but
He shot the most out of everybody on the team, and he shot
Every
30
game?
And the whole
Overall,
season,
because Dom
the
didn't
whole season.
play.
Yeah, the whole season. But he shot 36%.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's
That's
the
horrible.
touches he was getting. Sadly, he wasn't
Capitalizing.
capitalizing on them. So it's kind of hard for you to keep forcing it if you're not
Damn.
capitalizing. But
Let's go to D.
D, we got one.
Wow.
one.
No, in the chat they had one.
Yeah.
they
Nacho's
had
got one.
Nacho
I
has
mean,
one.
listen,
And I agree.
take Nacho's-
I agree. I
Nacho's
agree with
word.
Nacho. I agree
said
with
what?
Nacho.
say? Where did
He said one for D.
He said
Didn't
one
Vince.
for
Called
D.
Vince.
Vince.
Vincenti. Oh,
That's dragging it.
You think it's dragging it?
I don't think
But think
it- I
about
don't
it.
think
Number
it's
one
a D.
pick.
I would say
But
C.
I wouldn't give him a D. I'd say C, but I wouldn't give him a D.
You wouldn't give him a D?
Like that's dragging it. A D for one, like come on. Now.
The thing is this. I would go and get shots with Juan every week. So I would hear the drama surrounding the Goblins. When they were hot in that first 4 games, it was great ball movement. After that, they started pointing fingers at each other. And once Juan fell out of the offense, their team fell apart. And I think that's really what hindered them and hindered his success. I do agree he didn't do as much as he should have, but I don't also only put it on him. I personally wouldn't put him at a D because I love Juan. I would put him at a C. which is hella disrespectful.
I'll put Juan
but
in
it
the
is true as the number 1 overall pick. He should have done more.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, like I just said with Fritz, it was a couple of games he didn't touch the ball a lot neither.
Yeah.
100%.
As your number 1
100%.
pick, he should not be even.
And I don't blame him entirely for the grade that we're giving him.
Ridiculous, bro.
I think that his team didn't help
it's more like a
and
system.
didn't understand the pecking order and understand
But
that
he was less aggressive too. I see him more
Because-
aggressive in a pickup game.
because of
I've
his
seen him aggressive in
teammates.
tryouts.
Because of his teammates. I got to stick up for Juan because I like the guy a lot.
Pause.
I don't know.
Yo.
I don't know. Listen, if you're saying a D, that's fine.
Pause on the D first.
Giving D's
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, in my opinion, Juan is definitely a C. You know, but D is gonna be hard, bro. We're gonna
For
start
my
hurting
D,
people's
for
feelings.
my D, I had this dude in the 2nd round, and I love you, but Chili. I love you, Chili.
I thought you just picked Juan.
No, I said Nacho picked one.
Okay.
I was
You're just calling it chat. Okay. You want to get more people upset with you. That's fine. Go ahead.
Nah, I got Chili. 2nd round pick, great player, but average 4 points, 7 rebounds.
May I say this?
Yeah.
In Chili's defense, because I love Chili too.
Mhm.
He knows he's not a 2nd round pick. Gator is a horrible captain and picked him in the 2nd round. That's the truth of the matter. Chili is a great rebounder.
Yep.
He doesn't care to score.
He's in the Draymond
Yeah,
Green.
like he is a mucky guy, and I think for his role, he played a good season. He's not that guy anymore that's going to drop 20 points. Like that's just not his role on a team. He's a glue guy. He should be a 3rd or 4th rounder. He knows that. He's very self-aware. Gator drafted out a place to get him.
All right.
If you're going off of that criteria, give him a D.
Yep, I'm
That's
giving you
fine.
a D. Yeah, Chili, blame Gator. Take this out on Gator.
I agree. Can we go back to the list real quick?
Yeah, I got you. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The way you put it like that, yeah.
No, it's true. Your 2nd round pick, he should have been doing
Yeah.
more.
Let's see for D.
For the Goblins, y'all don't have Chief up here.
I'm gonna give my D
No, you do. Xavier.
to.
Oh, that's his
It's hard to
name.
say. Let me see. I guess
This
not.
is this in order? Is this like in round? They got
No.
No. If you want to see it,
If you
I
want to know that, you can ask me, and I know what round everybody is.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I'm gonna give my D to Pat
Pause.
Klein.
Pause.
Right in his ass. Fucking Pat Klein.
Pack line.
Pause.
My teammate,
Hey.
and I'm gonna say it like this. And once again, I'm gonna stick up for my guy. A, he's my teammate. B, I love Pat. He punched a wall right when we started to get hot, and we figured out how to move the ball.
Dom.
You didn't
First
learn
half
from
of the
Dom?
season.
You weren't even there.
Yeah, right. First half of the season, our ball movement was horrible. I tried to force an offense on us that wasn't working. Game 6 against the Magicians, I changed up what we were doing entirely, and it's worked. Pat, I believe that game is when he punched the wall, and he hasn't been with us since that. So for that reason, I have to give it to Pat. He struggled the first half of the season. We all struggled the first half of the season. 0-5 for a reason. But Patty, you're a D. Sorry.
Douchebag.
You're a dick.
J-Ball, you wait till the next level.
Fuck,
Is that what the F is for? Is the F is for free?
That's fucking crazy.
Free J-Ball.
God damn it.
Shout out J-Ball. I love him.
And we love
I
J-Ball,
love him
but you
regardless.
quit on your team. So
Twice.
you have to be an F.
Twice.
Yeah.
Back-to-back seasons.
And I even made a fake tabloid to put you back in the league, and you didn't even go for it, J-Ball. Ridiculous. All right, who is your D? Who are you giving the D to?
First of all, I got the best D, but
I don't know. I don't think you're even in the DPOY conversation.
D, nah, I ain't talking
Dick
about that.
lady.
But, exactly.
The
But
dick.
my D is to Chief on the Goblins.
Oh, hey, yo! My D is the Chief.
Nah, he was.
Nah, because you want to know why? Because
I can't argue. Second
I
round
played
pick.
with Chief
Yep.
on
Was he
pickup
the second
games,
round?
and I even was
Tyreek was the third.
Like I even played with him on pickups, and I know what he's capable of doing.
It
He's
could've been
not
opposite,
aggressive
but
enough.
still.
And then the thing is, when he know that he can make what he miss, it get in his head. Don't get in your head, bro. Just keep on playing. Keep playing ball. That's what I tell Vaughn too. Don't get in your head. Keep playing ball, bro. That makes you better. And it's just like he gets to in his head and just like, fuck, I know I'm supposed to be making those. So it's just like, and the crazy thing, I know he can do better. I know he's better. That's my ex-teammate, the Bandits. Shout
Yeah.
out the Bandits. What was it, season
4.
Season
No,
4?
season 3.
Season 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
season 3. Yeah.
Who led the season last season in assists?
Chief.
Okay, and this season,
He's like top 5, I think.
I think he's.
Nah, he gotta be number one.
He's the
again.
number one.
Yeah. Like,
So
No, I
in
think there's
defense
one
of
up there.
Chief, He's led the league in assists 2 seasons in a row.
3. He beat me
3?
in season 3.
So
Take my crown.
I'm gonna defend him. I think it was a good pickup. He probably did not play to his standard as a second rounder, but you still got Ty in the 3rd round.
But the thing
so
is,
it kind of like evens out.
the thing is, even if
Alright, so you tell me you're drafting, you're picking up Chief 2nd round.
Hell no.
but the thing is, right?
That's
When
what
I
you
commentary, when I did commentary
But
on
he's not
the
a
game,
D. He's not a D.
I said he's the best facilitator in the
Yep.
league. I don't put that in.
I think
nobody.
everybody else has said that too.
Yeah.
Exactly, he's
Yes.
the best. That's like that's.
He's-
Don't get it
he's-
wrong.
He's the only person who actually looks
But
for
aggressiveness on offense to get points, come
He's
on,
not doing
we need. They need that from you. Like they need that from you. Like yes, you want to get your other teammates involved, but
Give and take.
Yeah, you gotta
you
get
see,
points too,
you
bro.
see. Because I've always been with him at the top of the league of assists every season since he's been in, and the season before I led the league. The first 5 games I looked to facilitate. During your game is when I started to shoot, and I hit 4 threes in a row. And our season has turned around since I started hitting shots because the team needed that extra little boost of offense. Their team needs that extra little boost of offense. And if Chief would have started hitting shots, they wouldn't have lost 5 games in a row. And I think we play a similar role in our teams. The difference was I started to get aggressive earlier than he has.
Yeah.
He needs to turn that around. He needs to channel what he did in the playoff game of season 3 with the Bandits when Braylon wasn't there and he was their leading scorer, dropped 20-something points, almost beat the Gators.
and it's not even that he's missing. He had passed up on an open shot.
No, he has missed because he's out of rhythm.
Yeah, but he's missed. But more majority of the time he had passed up.
No, but he's
Passed
been,
the
He's
ball
not.
more
He's
than he had.
like I
he's
said,
been
he's
missing.
the
What's
only
his shooting
person-
percentage? He's still been missing
shooting
easy layups. He's been
percentage.
missing threes. He has not had a good season
Yeah.
offensively.
Yeah,
Be-
shot 35%, 8%
Exactly.
from 3-point line.
How much percent?
8%.
8.
He only-
Exactly.
He only shot 12, made 1.
Yes, but he's hesitating too
Yeah.
much and
Yeah,
is
that's what
throwing
I'm saying.
himself out of rhythm.
Exactly, yeah.
They need more offense. They need more guys to have offense.
Especially if you're gonna have the ball majority of the
Yep.
game.
But like I said, he's a guy that's always looking to pass.
Yeah, I need
So,
to
like,
correct myself. The boy is averaging 8.3 from 3.
Yeah.
8% from 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he is leading the league in assists.
Ever since
bro,
he's been
so
in
it's
the
like-
league, I've never known him
good
to
and
be a
bad.
scorer.
He's
So
not
I'm
a
like,
he's not a shooter though. That's
But
why
you
he's
said
not,
you
he's
put
not
them outside,
aggressively trying to
Yeah,
score.
I put him outside.
score.
Like, he can get a
He
bucket.
can get a
Like,
bucket.
ever since,
Exactly,
ever
he
since
can
he's
get
been
a
in the
bucket.
league, from what I've seen in the league.
We've seen spurts of it last season with the Rangers, and we saw
Yeah, we did
we
see it.
saw
Even
the full
last
potential
couple
with the
of games,
Bandits.
Yeah, but I
Yes,
said the last
we
couple of
saw
games,
it.
he was going off.
We saw
It
it.
was him and Braylon was doing
Yes.
on the Bandits.
So that's your D. Did
for
you have a D?
playoffs.
I got a D.
Yeah, you do.
I,
We all do.
Chief, I ain't giving Chief the D. He's definitely a good pickup.
It's because they're both Rangers. They don't swing that way.
You know, I'm giving this guy a D, and it's not because I like him. I mean,
'Cause you
I
have
like
to.
him, but I have to.
Like, because you got to give him a D. That's
He-
crazy.
He was a 3rd rounder, right? Am I going crazy?
Oh, listen, that's a fair pick. I would have gone F. But
Should
go
I
ahead.
say? Should I save
Oh,
him for
go
F?
ahead.
Should I save him for F?
No, go ahead. Go
D,
ahead.
you give him
Go
for
as
D.
you feel.
Damn, I might. All right, Jacob Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're an Instagram highlight.
yeah.
You got highlights left and right.
Jacob's my guy.
I love Jacob.
I love Jacob.
Jacob's my
I
guy.
love Jacob.
3rd round.
But you got to do
Third
more in
round,
the league,
yes.
bro. You were a 3rd rounder.
Once again.
you got drafted over Dallas. I
You
believe.
went
Once again.
over
Let's just make this clear. Once again,
Sterling.
I put this on the captain. Sauce, I said it when it happened. Jacob is not, and I told Jacob, he's not a 3rd round pick. I said it on the podcast, said it to him personally in messages. He's not a 3rd round pick. I love Jacob, think he's a great guy. He should have been a 5th round pick in that realm. And he would have been way more effective on that team if they had a real 1st round pick.
Yep.
They never did until now. They have Phil. Well, I guess I'm wrong because Sway is fucking killing it too. So he has proven to be a 1st round pick. I guess they didn't have a 2nd round pick. But Jacob shouldn't have been picked that high.
Nah.
Should not have been picked that high in the first place. I don't
And
fault
he's not
him
a bad
for that.
player.
No,
He's
I
not
think
a bad
Jacobs
player.
a good player, but he's a glue guy. He's not giving you 25. Your 3rd round pick has to be another solid scoring option. He's not. In this league, he hasn't proven it yet.
Yeah.
But he can, though. I play again.
See,
Majority of
yeah,
the people that I
we've
play
seen
with,
the
boy,
clips.
I play like.
Yes, but-
it's not even about the clips. Like,
But you have to
Hey,
understand.
witnessing
I
it.
average more points per game than I
It's not that.
and I was an 8th rounder.
But the thing is, right? Playing organized ball is you got to play your position.
Yeah.
Pause.
But you
on
have
that,
to also look at the fact that he can in pickup, right?
Yeah.
So can a lot of guys that we said can in pickup. But can they over Dom? Can they over Braylon? Can they over even Mike Parker, Santi, Yusuf? They can't. So what that does is that drops their stock. I am a bucket in pickup. Absolutely. I know on this team, I'm the fourth option. AJ's better than me. Chef's better than me. Montel's better than me. Understanding where you fall in the pecking order, when to take your shots is very important. And people aren't understanding that, and so they haven't had the success because they haven't felt comfortable in their role.
Yep.
That's partly on them, and that's partly on the captain for letting them know their role and getting them comfortable in a system. In my opinion, I don't put all the blame on Jacob at all. I think he's a great guy. I think he's going to have a bounce back season, and I think he may go for MIP.
He might even
I think
pop off in the playoffs.
I think he goes MIP.
He
next
may
season.
pop off in the playoffs.
With the
You never
Magicians,
know.
he could pull a big. Hey,
Yeah, prove it to us right now.
Yeah.
screen of the year, Jacob Nolan on Mike Parker. That's it. He won.
But then he hurt himself too.
Yeah, but that's because he's a skeleton. But screen of the year, Jacob Nolan.
That was his finger. It wasn't no other thing. It was his
Yeah.
finger. Like even I
Alright.
could get a fucking
I gladly
Do we-
give him a D.
finger.
Did we all gave our
Give
Ds?
him a D.
We all
give
gave
a
our
D?
Ds?
Yeah, I
Did you
gave
give
a
it
D.
a
D?
Yeah, I
What
was
was
the
your
first
D?
one. Who the fuck was my D? D.
Dean,
Dean was C.
No, Dean
No,
was
you didn't give a D yet.
I did give a D.
No, you
You
did not.
didn't give
Yes, I
it
did.
pause first. But
I
no,
did. You told me. You told me
Oh,
pause.
yeah,
That was
you're
the
right.
first one.
Damn,
What
who
the fuck did I
was
say?
it?
That's why you don't.
Who was it?
drink
Who was it, chat?
Damn, see, you ain't
Yeah, we're
got the
drinking grape
Tennessee
juice and
whiskey.
apple juice.
Who was it, chat? Who was
Oh, it
Mike's?
was Pat.
Oh yeah, Pat.
I gave my D
Hey,
full
yeah,
force.
Pat.
Oh, yeah.
Who was your,
I was swinging mine.
Hey yo.
He gave his to Chili.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Chili,
okay.
All
alright.
right. So who are we
Mine's
after?
a
Oh
straight.
wait, before we say our F, Nacho apparently had an F in the chat.
Nacho,
Who's
who's your
your
F?
F? Who's your
That's
F,
why I
Nacho?
asked who
Who's your
is
F,
it?
Nacho?
Let's hear it, Nacho.
Who's gonna take the two obvious ones?
And shout out to Nacho. He gave me a B. He gave you a B.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's pushing it.
For Berg.
I think
I didn't even know it. Bro, a little side step 3.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he took great shots though.
Yeah, but he was a 7th round pick.
While we wait on
Gotta put that in
Nacho,
perspective.
it was hard choosing my Fs. I got 3. I got Gator, J Ball, and Jaquan all for quitting on their team.
That's fine.
That's my F.
Yeah.
That's fine.
crazy.
Yeah, those are easy ones.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can
Jake
easily.
quit on 2 teams. That's the crazy part.
Luke says
He doubled it.
Yeah, he
Doubled
quit
it.
on the Ghost Riders and he quit
Oh, yeah, he
on
did on the Magicians.
Magicians.
he
Yep.
He
did.
ain't show up.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Jaquan.
Jaquan.
He was
Fuck,
on
See the rest of
you
the-
stole mine.
Let's see the rest of
I
it.
was gonna say Jaquan.
Yeah, he's a. That's
Yeah, not
I don't
where you
even know the
at.
guy.
I fuck with him, but
Let me see if we
He
can
played
find
like
some.
what,
he
2
quit it.
games?
yeah.
Yeah, no, he's out. He's done.
You want to tell him the story on how he tried to take your jerseys for his own league?
Oh my God, that's a story for another day, folks.
I don't think we really had any Fs. I can't find
I
it.
have another F there,
You
but
do?
I have one more F.
Who you got?
Who? One more out.
I guess so. We got 3 here.
And like, no disrespect.
Give it to him. Fuck him up.
Let's make him better
He's,
next
he-
season.
he's in the playoffs.
Oh.
So now's your chance.
Let me
Yep.
see. I give Ghost a F.
Josh Perez. Who is that?
Okay, yeah, that's a fair one. He was their
Josh-
last.
Actually,
round
no,
pick.
that's a last rounder.
Because they're
So-
last
Yeah, I'm about to
round
say you. it's
no,
a
let me
last
correct
rounder,
myself.
bro.
That's not a bad pick. That's like, cause
So,
like, that's a
so
last
you're saying
rounder.
J Ball doesn't deserve an F?
J
because
Ball,
it was the
I mean,
last
it's-
round.
No, J Ball deserves it because
No,
he
because he
quit.
quit.
Oh.
Jaquan deserves it because he quit.
Oh.
Gator deserved it because
Gator
he
too. I love
he
Gator.
kicked
That's my
himself out.
fucking guy.
Free
but-
Gator.
And it's a shame.
The F
Gator
sound
It's a
was
shame
wild.
because Gator was actually playing good basketball.
He was.
And that's what's frustrating.
just wasn't
I
passing.
can't really think, man.
Oh, Nacho doesn't have one? Come on, Nacho.
Damn,
Let's hear
Nacho.
it. Let's hear yours.
Wow.
He said sorry. F.
Who was the Magician's first round?
Yeah, there's nobody that was that bad.
No.
Who was the Magician's first rounder?
Phil.
Phil.
Phil's
And then
had
they
a
went
very good
Chili.
season.
Yeah, no.
I don't think nobody played
I give
that
myself
bad.
an F.
No.
All right,
Nah,
let's,
bro.
all right, go
You
ahead.
did what you did.
Honestly, had to give
Nah.
yourself your own.
You got- you
I tell you, want to go around the table? We gave Burger grade. That's
You
not
gave-
what he
Yeah,
said.
I give myself an F, bro.
You give yourself
No.
Why?
Because
No,
I
no.
could have did more.
Let me see your stats, Ziggy.
Yeah, let's see Ziggy's stats. All right, we'll go through around the table.
All right, Ziggy.
I mean, but you can't do more. if you don't get the
4.6
ball
points
past
per
you, feel me?
game,
So.
0.4 assists,
You shot
and 3 rebounds. You shot 35.
35%.
Okay.
Exactly. An F.
Yeah, I would give you a D.
Let's go.
I mean,
I wouldn't say F.
I would
I would
give
say
you
C.
F.
I would say like C minus.
That's an
8 fouls,
F.
18 turnovers.
You gotta realize, where'd you
No,
get drafted?
Nah,
Where'd you get drafted?
Six.
Six
I would agree with the
That's-
F.
that's a
just
solid-
because I played with him last season, and it was totally different from
Damn.
this. Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, I still
Yeah,
give myself
you
an F.
You touched the
Even
ball,
though,
man.
but I barely touched the ball.
I'm not giving you
ball,
an F.
the ball
I'm not-
barely
I-
moved.
I
on
give
the
you a
fucking
C.
Ghost Riders, bro.
I give you a C. I think that you have to look at situation, you have to look at players and your role. I felt like watching the game. Statistics only show so much. Watching the game, you had an impact on your team. You hit shots when they mattered. You hit a game-clinching shot.
Yep.
I feel like you played a good season. You just were on a team that wasn't really moving the ball well. Listen, when your third best player and Ryan hits the first 15 points and they doesn't touch the ball, you know it's not your issue. It's your team's issue.
Yeah.
You can't blame yourself. Let's go to Eric.
Oh boy, I give myself a nice little D.
A D?
Yeah. Well, I would say C.
Nah, I
approve.
You
from
played your
last
part though.
season.
You wanted to be a captain more than a player. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. As a captain, you did a good job. As a player, looking at your numbers, you did atrocious.
Fucking
Just
terrible
being very
shot.
blunt with
Fucking
you.
bad, dude.
Don't worry, go look at
But you barely played. But you had
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
31% from field, 15.8% from the three,
God.
0.2 assists per game, 3.8 points per game, and 1.3 rebounds per game, and you're the first team out.
Yeah, man.
That's bad.
You got to give you at highest a D, just because I like you.
Yeah.
Just being honest, I've seen you play. The first game you played with me in the Baby Blue Lions season 2, you dropped 20.
You know what you're missing though? You're missing minutes per game
For sure.
because
That would be tough.
hard to
yeah,
track.
yeah. It's hard to track
But-
those two. Yeah.
It
You
is
have
hard to
shooting
track.
percentage. And shooting percentage still tells us a story.
Whatever you're on the
doesn't,
floor.
yeah, that
But
doesn't
but
say
he didn't
points
play
per game
that
and
much.
assists.
You
No,
heard
but
him.
it doesn't matter, but when
Your
you
shooting
shoot,
percentage
when
is
you
what
do
you're on the
shoot, yeah.
floor.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When you're on the floor, are you contributing? Like, you know, when you put up a shot, is it going in?
You look at a guy like Darius. His shooting percentage isn't high, but when he was on the court, he didn't play that much. But when he was on the court, he hit shots.
Yep.
He impacted the game. There's not a single person on the Makos that played bad.
Towards the second half, Darius came up. Started. Like, second half of the
You
season.
said on the Makos they didn't play bad.
No, there wasn't a bad player on that team.
Berg, you giving me a D2, Berg? Or you keeping it?
No, I would say D. Because I know you and I played with you outside of
Fadi
celebration.
played bad. He got
And
0
I
point
know
nine.
you can actually hoop, but I know you focus more as being a captain. And we had players on our bench that wanted minutes.
Yeah.
And you were sacrificing your own minutes
Yeah.
for them not to fucking bitch. You know.
For that, I deserve an A.
So you deserve a fucking.
As a captain, you did
As
a
a
good
captain,
job.
you deserve a fucking.
As a captain, you did a good job. As a player, you didn't.
Couch of the year, baby.
Said coach of the year.
Couch of the year.
Oh, couch of the year.
All right, Mike. Let's see, where are we at, Mike? Mike, 10 points per game, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Oh, almost 5 rebounds a game. Shooting 45%, 36 from the three-point line.
Damn. Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
That's most out of all the
How much
caps.
were you averaging last season?
11.
Okay.
Yeah. But I
A
started
small drop off.
I started off the season horrible.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a B.
45,
I'm gonna give you a
36.
B just off the stats and just because of what you did, captain-wise, starting the season 0-5, not fucking losing faith, dropping hope, and fucking bring your team back. So I'm gonna give you a B. Definitely.
You want to go first, Zig?
Yeah, I give him a B too.
Okay.
Because number one, he stated in the podcast, I'm gonna go 5, and he definitely did.
Yeah.
Go fucking 5.
Call that
That's
bitch.
the crazy shit.
I'm.
And it's
My fault. Yeah.
and he get buckets too. Like he's more active. Like not saying that any other captain is bad, but he's more active, more on the floor
Yep.
than any other captains. And plus, he get more minutes than the other captains.
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah.
selfish.
So he get more minutes.
But when
too,
you're
so,
on the
but
court,
you're
you're doing your thing. It sounds
Well,
like
it's because I lead by example, and I know that if I'm out there, we're playing hard.
yeah.
And he also
then
has,
plus
like, he picks up
not
Money
not,
Mitch all
not
the
to
time,
his
too.
hand, not to his horn because he's another big head like Mike Mitch, but he
Not
wants
to
he
his hand,
wants
it's the
to
Mike.
guard the best player
Yeah.
on the other team. So I give him a B.
Hey, I give my boy an A+, bro. Like, honestly,
Now you dragging it.
and I'm not
dragging it now.
Hey, I'm not glazing or anything. I'm gonna be realistic.
Glazing
Out of
would be-
all the captains, he averages the most points.
Mm-hmm.
He guards the best player on the opposite team most of the time.
But does he stop him?
he does a good job.
When I got Sway in the first half, he did not score very
He does
much
a
on
solid
me.
job.
Vaughn only had 6
You
on
got
me.
in his head, Vaughn.
And I'm
You
looking
got
at
in
his
Vaughn's
like.
I
field goal
told everybody I
percentages.
would.
But you know the crazy thing is that not to cut you off, Bird,
No
but
diddy,
that's
dog.
everybody game plan. I tell Vaughn, bro, don't let them get in your head.
Anybody
They
that's
talk
smart.
shit, just
Yeah.
go like get in your
I
bag.
didn't even talk
and go the
shit.
fuck
I went
off,
the
bro.
opposite. I was pinching his ass. I was doing little things to like.
He's out.
I was trying to get a, fuck with him a little bit, and he got off his game.
Nah, his shooting splits. He got 45 and 37. Free throw. You can work on that.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
But
Let's see that.
he solid season. Like out of all the captains, I gotta give him. Probably not A+, but like you're in the A tier. You're like, and it's not like you were drafted anywhere. You're the fucking captain. Like, if I would rate you out of all the captains, you're up there, bro.
Out of the captains as a player, I've said it before. I feel like I'm the strongest player. I played at the highest level than anybody. If I were to grade myself, I would give myself a B, because the first half of the season I was fucking horrible. And a fun little tip. I led the league in fouls, which is another thing that
Luke,
brilliant.
Luke with the shade. You played 38 out of the 40 minutes.
He beat me the fuck up.
Facts. Listen,
I guess so.
I played the most minutes by any captain. And it's not even close.
Of course, you better put up the numbers.
Are you gonna play Omar over yourself?
I love Omar. That's all I got for you.
Who's Omar?
Omar, my guy.
Omar Sanchez plays little point guard.
Nah, shout out to
he
Omar.
got traded from
I
the
love
Magicians.
Omar's a little
spark plug.
Dom, I agree with you.
I heard he plays soccer, so he got that stamina.
Dom is one of the guys that I can give a hard time to,
and
he still gets buckets on me.
In the chat, we got a Boogie's girl saying, as a captain, you gotta rate Boogie an A,
100%,
or a strong C.
100%. No. Boogie gets an A because
definitely.
I was in the Magicians chat when it was made.
Can we bring it up to B? Let's be realistic.
No.
Boogie
as a captain.
He almost fought a player, bro.
Yes, but he needed to. Now they are rallied around him.
You're right.
They needed to.
Yeah,
I didn't agree with his captain style either. I said,
but at the end of the day, we men. We not females, we men.
I do
Sometimes it takes a little headbutt to get in your bag and go the fuck off.
We drink red wine and we tell each other love songs.
But sometimes you need that. Need a little bit of headbutting to get in your bag. Because after that, what happened? Gary went the fuck off. And even with us, Gary went the fuck off. And then it's I don't know. I'm from, like I said, I'm from, bro, it's just, I gotta tell everybody, bro. It's just like you gotta talk your shit, man. Don't get in your feelings. Like shit is just crazy.
God.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I agree. Boogie got an A for captain,
but the best captain I'll put out there, I'll put out Ghost.
Damn, the Glazing's crazy.
The Glaze could be
Ghost
crazy.
even though Ghost looked at you when Tommy was like, "Fuck no, you're not getting in the game," and Ghost looked at you like, "All right."
Playing wise, Ghost could get a fucking bucket.
Nah, Ghost is a bucket.
Ghost said, "Captain's king of the court." I'm with it at any point.
I'm down.
At any point. Eric, you can realistic again, buddy. You sit this one out.
I'll coach this one.
One on one, like he can actually.
I played with Eric plenty of times. I know he's good. I'm just
all of them Kahoot. Lou, fucking.
There's not a bad captain. Single captain is
Tone will shoot your lights out.
Tone is
it's more than just being able to hoop. You got to be able to know. All right, I got to manage 8 other dudes, control their.
Yeah, but we're saying one on one.
Oh, one on one, I'm kicking ass. One on one.
I give it to Ghost.
Give it to Ghost?
Yeah,
that's fair.
I give it to Ghost and then I give it to Mike.
That's fair.
And then I give it to Eric.
Whatever you guys want to say.
I mean, we can make it happen next week.
We can make it happen.
I'm about to say I can make that as a.
We can make that. I say we make that happen for the draft and draft order of who comes in first.
You got to make a poll.
There you go.
What do you guys want? 3-point contest? Ghost Riders or Panthers?
Captain's king of the
court.
With 2 of us injured.
Or banana headband.
We could play the first round.
Wait, we forgetting about Sauce. Sauce is a bucket too.
Sauce is good.
We ain't mentioned his name now one time.
Sauce didn't shoot this much this season. I don't think he did.
Nah, he shot more than usual than last season.
But the thing is, though, be realistic. And nothing against Mike. Mike is the only captain that played more minutes than anybody.
And that's
everybody else. And it's not like I said, it's nothing bad against Mike, you know. But it's just like, exactly.
He chooses his team in that way. Yeah.
But he fits in with his team, though. Yeah, you know, y'all play, coach on the side and shit. So it's just like, you know.
I'm sorry to my team that I play a lot of.
No, but you're not bad. You're not. You're not any cause of anything.
You're not causing them, you know.
But,
no, I'm helping win.
But you still coach still coach while you're on the floor too.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm a football player. I'm a middle linebacker. Oh. So when I'm on the field is when I'm most effective because I can communicate the best on the field. When I'm off the court, I trust Mitch and I trust my guys. That's why I draft educated people so that I can go to the bench and be like, yo, what are we seeing? And then when I spend my 4 or 5 minutes that aren't on the court in a game, then I can coach. Then I can take that role.
Who is Yeti?
Yeti is
John Kerry.
John Kerry.
Yeah, shout out to Mitch. He's an A+ pickup.
I love
Mitch is a fucking he's smart as fuck. I see him calling plays, telling people where to go in position.
What we sniffing?
Yeah, what we sniffing, John? Because we just put you in the high category.
Well, Sauce is another guy who played college football, so he has that IQ. He's similar to me. Sauce. You said
college
Sauce.
Football?
You played at USF. You played Division I college football.
Sauce. Chris Robinson.
Chris Robinson.
The middle grade school teacher.
Yes.
He played football?
He played college football. He's very good at football. Yes.
That's probably why he's good at defense.
He was a safety. He was more so a kick returner. I don't think he really got very many actual minutes on regular defense, and I'm not sure if that's Sauce. You can correct me if I'm incorrect, but I know he was on kicker, punt return, special teams. But he is very smart. Obviously, he's smart.
No, he's a smart player.
But he's smart as understanding defensive strategy on the basketball court.
I did not know that.
That's why he's a good captain. He's a good leader. Football players make good leaders for the most part. That's our player grades.
Yep.
Can we go through? I just want to get. Can you pull up real quick the stats? I'm going to just give out
some honorary,
some personal A's because I feel like these guys need recognition. We'll start with the top of the list here. Dallas Hawkins, A.
Shout out that boy Dallas. He's about to be a dad too. Shout out to Dallas.
Gino Laurestein, A. 100%. I loved his game. He will be drafted higher than he was this season. Alfonso, not quite an A, but I loved his game. I would say B+.
Yes.
B+, absolutely.
Who's Alfonso?
Alfonso. He was a bandit.
Oh, Alfonso, that's my guy.
That's your teammate, bro.
That's my guy. He definitely played.
Montel, third round pick. He gets an A for me.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
I would give him
Montel gets an A.
Montel's a sleeper.
Montel has hooked.
He could be a second rounder next year.
And the crazy thing is, that's not even his full potential.
Yep.
It's
We're
really
just
not.
seeing it.
Like,
He's like the
it's
fourth
just-
option.
No, you're not even seeing his full potential. Just like Braylon. Braylon is not
I want to
his
see.
full
I want to
potential.
see him.
You've seen his full potential against the dogs.
Against
But
us,
other than that, Braylon is just chill, just, you know what, I'm going to just play the game and just let. And like, Braylon could take over, but he let Mike Parker do his thing.
Yeah.
But
which is why he's so great.
Another fringe A is Trey Rivera. He was drafted in the 6th round, but was traded down.
You gave him an A?
I think
Trey,
fringe.
no, he's
I think fringe.
I
Not
get-
Trayvon.
I know that. I'm saying you gave him an
Talking
A.
about Trey
Exactly,
Rivera,
you gave him an A.
yeah.
I think he's
Little Curtis.
No disrespect.
I would
say B minus.
He's a good pickup.
B minus.
He's a shooter, bro.
You can't say Curry if he's shooting in people's face. He's only shooting if he's open. No,
Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
no, disrespect. But the crazy thing is, the only reason why he's getting those because everybody is
The
sleeping
stats,
on him.
we
Like,
got
just leave him open.
42% from the field goal, 32%.
When he
I
hits
guess we
open
should do
shots,
better.
he's hit. As far as league average goes,
No disrespect though.
As a
shooting well.
6th
Trey,
rounder,
I fuck
he
with
did
Trey.
his job.
I fuck
I
with
think he
Trey.
played
Came out,
very
give you
well
nice
for his
five.
But as an A,
Maybe
I
a
say
B.
push
Maybe a
it.
B.
That's a 3
But
in a bucket. That's a 3 in
I
a
fuck with
bucket.
Trey. I would give him a B.
Yeah,
I
I'll
wouldn't
give
give
him
him
a
an A.
Batman.
A is crazy.
Batman gets an
Batman.
A.
Yeah,
Absolutely an A.
Yes, he
Not even
definitely
close.
did. Yes.
Batman, his attitude,
Gotham City.
him being a teammate, him just being an overall member of this league. We appreciate all that he has done this league.
Yes.
He's
Shout out to
stepped up tremendously. I love Batman.
This league is in safe hands.
I don't think he goes last pick next draft. If I'm going to be honest with you, that's
Well,
what
you know
I'm
who's
going to
picking
say.
you.
That's crazy. If Batman get an A, I
God
get an A,
forbid,
bro.
God forbid.
Batman was last overall pick.
He was?
He wasn't that bad.
Oh, no,
he
he
played
was-
way
yeah,
better
he-
than the last overall. He
yeah,
was not the worst player in the
They
league.
didn't look for him neither. Batman was open a lot.
A lot, and I gave Dean a hard time. I gave them a hard time. I told them.
God forbid, if you were to die, can we put it on paper that if you die, give all the rights to Batman? Let him run the league.
The rights of the league would go to Ash because he's the only one that knows how to run the league without me. He's the only person that knows how to do all the shit that I do. And then the other A I want to give, actually 2 more A's. Yusuf, 100% gets an A.
Yeah, his attitude.
We haven't talked about
Everything about him. Everything about him, an A. And then Darius Gibson.
Darius.
Yep.
I agree. Who's Darius?
Yep. Darius is, he's on the Makos.
Braylon's brother, cousin.
Okay. Oh yeah,
He's the
he's a
brother?
sleeper. He's.
Yep.
Yep.
And he was a last round pick.
I want to say, if I don't know the stats, just by looking at his game, I want to say he got the best percentage. Of
Not
shooting
even,
or not?
not even
No.
close.
No.
Which I thought the same thing watching,
That's
and I
crazy.
spoke with Luke about it too. We thought the same thing. He's still only shooting about 35%. It feels like he's
Really?
shooting really high. Exactly.
That's crazy.
I know.
Because
His
he's
shots are
unstoppable from mid-range.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mid-range is his fucking game.
And even the corner 3, yeah, he's hitting a lot of shots.
That's
I love his
crazy.
game.
35 is pushing.
He's been good and he's been helpful. I'm a big fan of Darius. What do we got next, E? Are we going into the
Yes, do the your top 10.
Top 10.
Just go ahead. Brought to you by Mike himself.
Brought to you by me. I put this together. I don't remember the exact plays, but I'm going to try to commentate it for us as we go.
If you want to play on
Live
here.
commentary. Yeah, it's all right. I got it here. I'll just go for
I'll
it.
play for Ziggy.
All right, guys. We got the Season 5 Top 10 plays. Starting at number 10 is our guy, Nick Aracena, with the behind-the-back little flashy pass to Phil Caldwell, his new teammate. Number 9, controversial pick here. Eric didn't really like the pick. But we have Josue. How many goblins does it take to stop a Reaper? Well, that's not enough. Maybe they need to clear the bench because Josue just made it look way too easy on them, scoring between 4 different Goblins. At number 8, we have Dom Johnson, being Dom Johnson, getting the game-sealing bucket against Chef and Brandon Benton, making it look too easy, and then he's doing his little stomp on the ground like a toddler, throwing a tantrum. Number 7, we've got Mike Parker with the little alley-oop to Bray, making that look simple. Braylon just way too athletic, dunking all over everybody. Number 6, Juan from this past week, cocks it back, looking like Dr. J, Mr. Julius Irving, Juan Vincenti, just making it look easy, too athletic. Number 5, Donnie McLovin to Montel. You gotta love that alley-oop connection right there from the boys in blue. Donnie and Montel making it look too simple. And now we have Fritz, misses the floater, and then the LeBron James block, chase down block, absolutely phenomenal. Number 3 here, 1v1 God. Sorry, Chief. We said you got a bad player grade, then 1v1 just throws you on the ground.
Hit him with the face, 1v1, hit him with the face.
It, and then just looks into the camera. Woo! Woo! Number 2, the man, the myth, the legend, JPP gets the handoff over to Brisky as time expires, clock run out, and he hits the buzzer beater. Eric's hand's in the way, but that's okay. We all know what happened. Brisky with the 3-4 game. Big time Brisky. And number
Do you know
one,
what number 1 is?
you know who the Hood superstar is. You know what he did. La Familia upset about the Mike Parker out of bounds, foot on the line call, but it doesn't matter. He's a Hood superstar. In what Hood? Every Hood he goes to, the Mike Hood superstar gets buckets. Clutch shot after clutch shot starting in Season 3. That's your top 10 plays of Season 5. We are back live. God damn, that was a lot of energy, but we are back.
Crazy.
Honestly, I would have gave Brisky shot over Mike.
Well, the difference. Okay, so let me explain my thought process here. Yes, Brisky's was more impressive, but it was less important. Mike Mitchell's shot was to keep them in playoff contention. Because he hit that shot, they were then tied with you guys and able to get just a win over you to get a playoff spot. Whereas if they miss that shot and they lose that game, it's not as important. Makos were already secured a playoff spot, already secured a play-in bye, or a number 1 seed bye, if they could beat La Familia, because they only lost to them by 1.
Yeah.
And to add to dramatics, it
Yeah,
hit the
but
rim.
everybody ran on the fucking court
It
for Mike
hit the
too.
rim like 3 times before dropping in.
But still, I would have gave it to Brisky, but I get it though.
Yeah,
Listen, Brisky's was phenomenal.
Yeah,
It was
Spin
phenomenal.
move.
That's
Not
crazy.
taking anything away from it, and that's why it went by. To me, importance. Both shots were phenomenal, but the importance of Mike Mitchell's shots for the Magician season is why I went ahead and put it at number 1.
Over.
Yeah, that
You
basically
said-
that
you
shot
said,
turned the
back
whole
to-
fucking season around.
You
for
just
them.
said
Oh,
back
yeah.
to you,
For
Doris.
Mike.
You gotta love Yusuf.
That's funny.
Yusuf, we gave you an A if you've been in the chat.
Yeah,
Back to you.
Yeah, you're so funny.
What else we got on the
Alright.
docket?
What else we got? Best rookie class discussion.
I love this. I love
I like
this.
this.
This is very
Alright.
exciting.
It's kinda
I don't
hard,
like
though.
that you
Now,
didn't put number
I'm gonna say,
2 in
it's
there.
I had it, but I had no space.
Because we had Santi, we had Johnny Victor,
Yeah.
we had Nacho, we had Dom. We
I
had,
had season 1, season 2.
you
I had
too.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to go from season 3 to season 5.
Season
Best
5,
rookie
that's
class.
21.
All right, I'll read them off
We got
for season 3.
Well, they can see it. They can
Oh,
see
they
it.
can see it. All right, you guys. Yeah, you can see it too.
Now, how do we want to do this? Do we want to go like one game series, or do we want to say a best of 7 series? Which roster would beat which?
I say
I'm
one
waiting
game.
for it to pop out on my screen. So
One game.
I say one
One
game
game.
series.
Take it all.
Take it all.
So season 3, we got Joel, who for those of you who don't know, big man, most dominant big man in league
In the
history,
league,
in my opinion.
Up there with Nick Choi.
I'm about to say Nick
Gators?
Choi. I'm
When he
about to
played
say
for
you
the
gotta.
No,
He was
You
before
gotta
Nick
fight with
Choi.
Nick Choi though.
He
Are we
was
talking
there
about
before
Green Gator?
3, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Dude, but he was the only one that averaged a double-double, 20 and 10,
No.
like that. He was like that.
he was
happened to
dominant,
him,
bro.
though?
And he had
He
such
tore
a
his
nice-
ACL.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
So we'll see if he comes back. So they have Joel, big man. They have Nick Arcina, who played his best season in season 3. Braylon, obviously MVP of season 3.
Yep.
Chief had his best season of season 3. Mike Mitchell had the buzzer beater against the Heartbreak Kids, broke their heart.
I was
Corey,
guarding him.
he had a great rookie of the year season there as well. Vaughn, Dame, Shot Doc, and Tyreek. Season 4, we go Nick Choi, Brandon Steed, 1v1 God, Phil, who got kicked out at the end of the season, Fritz, Ryan, Double B's, Montel, Big Bird, and Lewis. They got 2 bigs. They got 2 very big bigs. Season 5, lacking bigs from what I see from this roster. Juan, Dre, Trayvon, Mike Parker, John Carey, Chef, Sterling, Dallas, Gene, and Gary Harris. There's anything I know about Chef and Gary Harris on the same team, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Hasn't
Two ball
worked.
dominant
I think
players.
if we look at it as in like, if we look at individual strength, right, I would probably say season 5.
Yeah.
If we look at individual player. But if we're looking at a roster, season 4 and 3 beat season 5, in my opinion. I think both of
season
those.
3 and 4.
I think both of those teams beat season 5 in a head-to-head matchup.
I agree, but I don't think season 3 is in it. I would put it between season 4 and season 5.
I don't. You got Braylon.
Hold on, wait. You said season 3 and 4 beat season 5?
Yes, in a head-to-head one-game matchup. I think seasons 3 or 4. I'll pull back the roster for everybody else.
nah.
They have Dame, Braylon, Corey. I like that 3 with
That is
role
right.
players like
Dame,
Joel
Braylon.
and Nick, or Joel and Tyreek. You have 2 big
And
men
you're
right
forgetting
there.
about Dame, too.
That's what I'm saying. Dame, Corey, Braylon. You have Vaughn coming off the bench. You have Shot Doc coming off the bench. You have Chief coming off the bench, and Nick coming off. That's a solid team. That is a very good team.
So let's start with Ziggy Zay right here. Out of these 3 classes right here, what would you rank them 1, 2, and 3?
Let me see.
Oh, Nick Choi is in the chat.
Oh! What's up, Choi?
I didn't know you watched us. What's up,
Hey,
Choi?
I know you watch it.
Hey, I fucking love Nick. Nick Choi, you coming back next season, man? I know you got the
please.
flight going on. And congrats to you. Nick Choi, I want to give a special shout out to him. He told me before season 4 started that he wanted to get into the FBA, and he asked me about it, and he talked about it. And then by the time the season was over, he was in the FBA playing on the flight, and now I just saw that he started in their opening week win.
Ooh.
So shout out to you, Nick
Shout
Choi.
out, Nick
Very
Choi.
proud of you. You're a great human being.
I was
Great
going to
part of
draft
this
you.
league.
I wanted you.
I may be in contact with you about an opportunity shortly, so you
What
be in touch.
What Nick say? Jesus love you.
Jesus. God did.
Season 2 would be hard if you got Dom, Nacho, Santi, Johnny Victor.
It's hard, man.
Season 2 is a good draft class too, man.
I honestly say that it's really hard because
Nick, you'll never know, my friend. You'll never know what you, Braylon, and 1v1 could have done. But I still like our big 5 over your big 3.
I
Parker, Jake.
would.
Nah, that's-
Miz.
I want to.
1v1.
I want
I
to
mean,
go.
that's
With,
not
I want to go with
Nick
season.
Choi.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you said.
I want to go with season 5, right?
You want to go with season 5.
As
I'm
number
going.
1.
I'm going with season 5.
Season 5 is your number 1.
But season 3, we can't sleep on season 3. But season 5, only because I know what Trey on my team could do. I know what Juan could do personally.
Trey.
DeAndre, Mike Parker's a fucking.
Chef.
He's a defensive juggernaut, bro.
Chef.
Chef, and it's like.
So what's your
season
starting 5?
is fuck-
What's your starting 5
on
on
season 5?
Yes.
I would go Juan. I would go Trey. I would go Mike. I would go Chef, and I would give it. I'll put DeAndre as in. That's 5, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my 5 right there.
And you
And
think
you said season 3 was
you
your
think-
second?
but
5 can be that you think 5.
you think Juan, Dre, Trayvon, Mike Parker, Chef beats Braylon, Corey, Dame, Tyreek, Joel?
Yeah. No disrespect to my boy
No,
Braylon, that's my bro.
That
Like
season 3 sounded
I
nice.
feel like we came out the same cootie. But Braylon, that's my guy, but
A straight bucket.
Joel, that's my guy too, but season 5, that starting 5 is crazy. That like it's really crazy.
It's hard.
It's really season 5 is
I
crazy.
think-
I feel like season 4 gets eliminated. I know
Because season 5 we got
Season 4 is good, but I feel it.
I think that their
Matchup-wise,
ceiling is lower
Yeah.
because
Season
1v1 or no season 4 because 1v1 or Phil are their best guards.
Yeah.
I think Nick Choi. Now I say Joel is the most dominant big is because he had no other options around him. And for those of you that were here in season 3, Joel was absolutely a dominant force in the paint.
There's another player that we're missing.
He was on
season 3.
the Gators, or was that Green Team?
Yusuf.
Yeah, Gators.
Yusuf is a season 3 or 2.
Not
That's
season
true.
3.
Was it
season
2?
3.
Season 3.
Oh, 3.
Yusuf
Yes,
is a
Yusuf
season
is
3.
is.
Oh my god.
So that just changes the whole conversation. And I was
season
saying
3 just got
Season 3, season 3, yeah, fair enough.
Season
man.
3,
Season 3, it's
Season
gotta
3
be.
takes it. Fuck
I changed it.
Takes it.
and we got Josue.
Sway's season 3
I
too.
get it.
Yo, how do we forget? What are you
It says 28.
How are you gonna put
Nah, you
Kyle
fucking.
Lawrence? You're gonna put Corey Wallace.
Yeah, no, wait.
He's not even
But that's crazy. Corey's a fucking bucket.
Yeah.
No,
He's
yeah.
a walking bucket, bro.
But he's a fucking. He has fucking.
yeah.
I take no disrespect to Tyreek. I
Average
take
0.0
I take
per game.
I take Tyreek off though. I take Tyreek off.
Season 3 got it.
I take.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah,
You would have to take the bottom 2 off, and you would have to replace them with Josue.
Josue
And Yusuf, in order to be- in
Yeah, I
order to
take
be
season
honest.
3 over
Yeah,
season
season
5
3 for sure, yeah.
But don't sleep on season 5.
Nah, I'm sleeping.
Don't
The thing is
sleep on
this.
season
The
5.
thing is this. I'm gonna say this
Season 5.
in justification for any future season. Season 7 is gonna be the best rookie class. I already know that in 2 seasons because we're gonna have the big expansion. The reason why season 3 was the best rookie class is because we expanded 2 teams. Season 4 and season 5 we only expanded 1, so the draft class was smaller. Season 3 we added 30 new guys, something like that. The past 2 seasons, last season it was about 10 to 12. I don't know what the final number you have here. 18 seems like a lot, but
Could be wrong.
it did. Yeah, you probably could, but that's okay. Season 5, I don't even know if 21 is correct.
Yeah, because I remember we sitting there. We said we need 20 names.
20 names, somewhere around there. But then Big Bird came back,
Yeah.
and it's around 20. But it's significantly less than the 30 to 35 that came in season 3.
Yeah.
So the bigger draft class, the more talent we had to pull from, and that's when the league really took off and grew. Season 2 was talented. Season 1 we had some guys, but season 3,
But yeah, I go with season 3.
Season 3.
But don't sleep on season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat agrees.
Don't sleep on season 5. Season 3 off rip, like no even second thoughts. But
Yeah.
don't sleep on season 5 though.
Before even realizing that Yusuf and Sway wasn't on this little list, bro, season 3 got it. Bro, you had me on top of that. You had me coming in.
But yeah, I was in
Yusuf.
season 3 too. So
yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
But I wasn't shit though, but still.
It doesn't matter, bro. Season 3 definitely
Nah,
got
season
it.
3 got it off rip.
And then I want to say season 5, right after, we got a good rookie class this season. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
that's
bro.
how the debate started.
But-
Because he was saying all the rookies, and then we're like, oh shit,
It's a
we
lot.
got a talented group of rookies we should see.
Who was the
Who's
best?
the best rookie?
Honestly, I think season 5 was the best season. I wasn't here for season 1, 2,
Yeah.
but 3, 4, and 5 I would say. But season 5 was the best.
In what way?
Everything.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to name one thing.
He got. Well, first of all, we gonna put number 1 on the list. He got better internet service. So he streamed live with that. Everything was a learning experience, but from season 1 to 5.
Yeah.
So it got more better basketball players than 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Better commentary.
Okay.
Better,
Shout out Josh.
Exactly. Josh is the man, really.
Killing it.
Even Parker, he did his thing, commentary in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I
With his
love
little
Parker.
1s and 2s,
Yeah, the live Mike Parker is
Exactly.
great. Yeah.
And,
Can I get a hell yeah?
That's how everything is
Hell
overall.
yeah.
Season 5 was just better, like better
So-
now.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about the league overall, or are we talking about players, though?
League and
He's saying overall now.
everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Because I know y'all started outside, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And then
I
y'all
was
started
there.
with them little whack ass jerseys. It was a little
Penny.
$2 jerseys that y'all got for Family Dollars. Exactly.
No, it was.
Hey, they weren't
it
whack.
was
That's
it wasn't similar pricing, but it was relatively similar pricing.
Really?
Julie did everything, like all the names and numbers and shit for free.
Mhm.
And then I bought the jersey. They were still like $7-8 a pop.
Okay.
And now,
But
obviously,
it's
you're
still
getting
it's
shorts
more
and shit.
it's more graphic now.
Yeah.
I'm an artist, so it's more graphic now.
Yeah.
Like
But
would
I
take
also
this
learned
shit
how to use
over.
the fucking programs too, which helps. Now I know how to
But
design.
that's
them
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit better.
Everything
Yeah.
everything is better.
Thank
even
The jerseys are fucking beautiful.
even down to the haters is better.
Oh, we didn't have Darvish
Yeah,
before.
fucking
We didn't have
but it's-
Darvish. Shout out Darvish.
even down to the haters is fucking better. Like it's just
Yeah.
like, but that's how you know you're doing something
Should we have
because
our second
you know
wine bottle, or?
the little girls. Let the little girls.
Ash.
Put it in the chat.
Ash. She's in the. I think she's in the.
She's in the chat.
Can you bring us some
And
juice?
we-
Ash, bring us some grape juice, please.
bottle.
But
With
I gotta agree. I kind of agree,
opener.
but I would say this season was better just because I was a captain, so I kind of got like a different view. So kind of got like to experience that fun part of it. But overall, I came in season 2 for Parker when Parker got hurt. Appreciate you giving me the opportunity, Parker.
Damn.
We're gonna get into that.
I'm not
Nacho.
praying on his
We're gonna get into that. Nacho.
I love you, Parker.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Keep
But
going.
season 4 for me was probably my best season, like funnest season I ever had. Like being part of the Magicians, like that was like because I came from season 2 was when I won the championship. Even that season 4 beat it. Even though I didn't win it, but that team with 1v1 Nick, Choi, Braylon, we had Ziggy, TP. We had like a fam, like like what we have right now with the Panthers. That was the reason. I'm like, what I brought to the Panthers came from what I saw and experienced.
So
with the
Gator was a
Magicians.
good captain last
So
season.
shout out Gator.
No. No. TP was a good captain last year.
Shout out Gator assistant coach TP.
Can I say something that we were talking about earlier?
Was in.
What?
1v1 out of all the captains, Gator wins.
What happened?
I don't know. It's working out here.
Shout out Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
First appearance on the podcast.
Yeah. In Orlando.
Thank you.
In Florida.
Yeah, in Florida.
But yeah, season 4 I would have to say is probably my best season I've had. But I agree with you. Like everything definitely did improve season 5 for sure.
This is my favorite season. I'm not gonna lie. Like the bond that we build. You know, the Panthers. Honestly, I don't know. We sit like it looked like we didn't have chemistry, but we did. Like even during losses,
Just
bro.
seeing the video of you guys getting the margaritas. That's all I needed.
Yeah,
It's like, all right, I'm glad they're having fun.
yeah.
Even
Wins
when
and
we
losses,
lose,
bro.
yes.
We stuck together.
Yes.
I you know, shout out to Gene. Shout out to Dallas. Shout out to Gino. Shout out to Kid. Y'all are good people, bro.
You shout
I
out to
love-
the Panthers. Get out
Yeah,
of
whole
here.
Panthers,
the whole
bro.
jungle,
You know
baby.
what?
The
Fuck
whole
it.
jungle.
Shout out to Ghost Rider. Shout out.
Nah.
Fuck the Riders.
Shout out to Trey. Shout out to
to
Vaughn. Shout out
Jaquan.
to Ryan. Shout out to Shane. Shout out. Yo, Axe make the best chopped cheese ever.
You got the
from
chopped
New
cheese?
York. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
No.
Right?
You got
And
the
I
Beverly?
never touched this store down here that had a better chopped cheese than Brooklyn. And Axe makes the best chopped cheese in
But
Florida.
the real question is,
Yo.
does he give you the bev with it though?
He gave you the Bev. And what you know about the Bev? You from Florida, bro. You don't know about the Bev, bro. You know?
see the
Wait till he
TikToks.
gets drunk and angry. We'll see where he's really from.
I don't know about
He's
the
definitely
Bev.
not from
shout
Florida.
Shout out to Axe, man. Shout out. Axe make the best sandwiches in Florida right now.
We
I
love
gotta
Axe.
check your
Shout out
stuff.
Axe.
I don't know the
I haven't
name.
tried
I
it.
can't promote it.
Alright.
So
But-
before we get into the next part, what would we like to see in the chat as well? What would we like to see to make season 6 even better than season 5? Just for me, 'cause so I know what I can do. I already have things that I want to announce. I was looking to announce it today, but
Alright. I like this one.
While they're
But,
chatting it up, you guys want to throw out some ourselves?
Number one, I want to put out there, right? I hate to say this because I am one, but the refs, right? Before we get into the season, I feel like we should have like a class.
so I found a free, and I don't know how to incentivize it yet, a free 2-hour course to become an actual certified referee. And it's free, and it's a 2-hour course that all actual refs take.
Okay.
I found that. I'm gonna take it first,
Yeah.
and then see if it's like if
Yeah.
that would help us. But even if I just take it and then I teach the knowledge to you guys, but I
I
agree.
think everybody. But the thing is,
Should have you
even
and,
if we
Sauce
take the
take it.
class, I feel like these little girls in the league, they still gonna bitch because the
that's
ones that
okay.
bitching a lot, I feel like they're little girls. You feel me? Because y'all shouldn't be
Thank
bitching a
you.
lot. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we all trying to do the shit. You feel me?
Cheers.
And the crazy thing is, in my perspective, the ones that bitch a lot is the ones that do the reffing. Like, I ain't gonna say no names,
Nick.
but Nick, motherfucker, but he's the one that bitch a lot, and when he's reffing, he does the same exact shit that he bitch about to the other refs, and it's crazy. But on the other hand, but I feel like everybody should take a reffing class, or even if it's not the 2-hour class, like we all should get together.
What's your
and say,
What's your idea of an incentive this season? Because I saw said give them a discount. As I explained before we got on air, with the new potential gym, price goes up.
yeah,
I don't want to raise the price for players. I want to keep the price exactly the same. So I'm coming out of pocket, and I'm gonna have to do fundraisers and figure out ways to make money. But that's on me. What can I do to incentivize refs to want to take a course or want to come if I get a gym and come together and learn and take time out of their day to get better?
At the end of the day, I will put it like this. Listen, I got a class. You take this, then you can do this. If you don't do this, then you can't do that.
Yeah, but is that a punishment to guys that,
It's
you
not a
can't
punishment,
ref?
but it's the thing is, you didn't do this. So say if it's a job, right? Majority of the jobs you gotta do training, right? If you don't do training, you can't do the fucking job.
But you're getting paid. In this, you're paying to do it.
But the thing is, you're doing it for fun. Because
So
if
you
I don't
think
want
guys are just going to want to do it anyway
but
because
look, honestly, right? If I don't want to ref, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and tell you, Mike, hey, I want to ref Sunday. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So if you want to ref, then you got to do this.
Yeah.
Because most people, besides myself, I enjoy refing. So if you enjoy this, then do this for me, please.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm begging you, but just do this for me, please. And then you do this, and then we get you here and we get you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just so simple. You feel me? And it's just like you can't ask for more. You can't beg for more.
Yeah.
Even though probably with that stating, you probably have less to ref because a lot of people not gonna sit here and take the 2-hour class.
Yeah.
So then you're probably like, fuck, I'm only limited. Then 2 guys probably ref 3 games.
But I could
So-
potentially take that 2-hour class myself, figure out between Sauce and myself what we need as far as reffing, and make my own course that's condensed.
You probably could do that.
And I can do that. It's just depending on timing before the next season starts.
And-
How quickly I can get that done because I'm
Yeah.
going to Italy at
Yeah.
the end of the month.
That would
probably
definitely
do
eliminate random people just reffing random games. Because then you get people say, oh, let me just ref. Haven't reffed 1 game in 2 seasons they've been here. And all of a sudden, picks up a shirt because, oh shit, it's fun. Everybody's hyped.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just pick up a shirt and all of a sudden, you going at him for, now you're mad at him for reffing. But you can't really be mad at him because he doesn't know the calls we're supposed to make. You're not supposed to be moving
Exactly.
on
Or-
the sideline. But
or
he's
you-
not in the ref chat.
Or you make a Sully Nation ref book because you know you got some NBA.
I have a rule book.
But that's the thing. We the ref. I'm a ref. I never got that rule book. You tell us what's supposed to happen.
You had to click on the link.
Anytime you guys register or
Yeah,
do
you have to
anything,
click on the link.
it's right there. Yeah.
To me, my defense, I haven't seen it.
It's
but
You
turn-
register, right? You put your info in for the jersey and all that shit.
yeah.
Everybody.
There was
did.
like a box.
All
you
of
had
it.
to
I
click.
never.
Yeah, and you had to
never
click.
even paid attention.
You had to click.
Say
I
that.
read the rule
Yeah, I
book
read it.
and I agreed to it.
I never even read this shit. Yeah, I just
Hands
like,
up,
It's like a
assuming-
term of service thing.
So,
Yeah,
Eric, who
I was
are
reading
you
that
referring to who just decided to throw on a ref shirt
I'm not
at the
referring
end of
to
the
nobody.
season?
Mike.
There-
Mike Mitchell.
Oh, I'm not even referring. I wasn't even thinking of Mike
Talk about
Mitchell.
Eminem. He don't even go. His fucking whistle don't even
Mick, I
work.
wasn't even thinking of Mike Mitchell. Yo.
Did he run the most important game of our season?
Exactly. His
Let me-
whistle don't work, bro.
Let me answer just a couple of these questions. With the gym, let us sell snacks. In this gym that we're currently in, I'm not sure, Chantrell. Hopefully in the next gym. I'm not sure how we would do it, though. Right now, so if things stand the way that they are, which with what I'm trying to do, Silver Star is not available for the summer because they have summer programs. Every other gym that I've hit up that's similar Orange County rec centers are not available for the summer. The option that I have is another gym. I don't like to make false promises, so I don't want to say names or anything like that, but it's another gymnasium. It would be more expensive, but it would be a really awesome opportunity. I should have known by now. I should know by the end of this week for sure. If it's the case, the price of the games will stay the same for the season, for the summer. There will be less games, but obviously the quality of the gym will improve. And then probably for season 7, we go back to Silver Star. But with that being said, I would have to do fundraisers to raise an extra $1,000 to fund the gym myself. So if we want to do a bake sale of sorts or things like that, and we can figure out whatever it is. I know Chef and I have spoke about doing coaching clinics, in which case I'll reach out to a couple of the players to help me with that, to help with the youth, to raise money for the league. I want to find ways to take it out of my own pocket or fundraise instead of take it out of the player's pocket. So I'm going to do what I can on that end to make that happen. Regardless, I'm going to make it happen for us. So I'm not sure about bake sales, but I'll let you know, Chantrell, about selling goods at concession. And Nacho, same thing as far as your question goes. The money per hour is going up over double. So I can't make the games longer. Unfortunately, right now, that's not an option. When I establish the next level of league, the games will be longer, the games will be official. Once we're out of Celly Nation and we go into a pro league, then we'll have real legit time. And if I put a team in the FBA, or if we have a pro league ourselves, then we'll have 12-minute quarters and do everything the right way. But for right now, it's going to say 20-minute halves. Pacing is very important to keep the games on pace, especially if we're in this other gym and we won't have those other courts to warm up on, without giving too much information.
All right.
Man, hold on before you say it. If you broke, just stay home, bro. Just say that. If you broke and you ain't got no money, just say that.
Regardless, you're paying $100 for 8 guaranteed games. Jersey, stats, film,
Pictures.
Exactly.
That you can post videos.
I'm not going to guarantee warm-ups because I don't know what's going to happen with that sponsor or anything like that. But like the amount of incentives and things that I've done over the past 2 seasons in particular for the amount of money that you guys have paid, I know what the other leagues are charging. I know that I'm charging a fair amount, way past fair amount. I've heard leagues for the same charging $250. So if you're going to complain, I apologize if it's out of your budget.
Don't apologize.
I don't want to outprice people, but at the end of the day, I need the money to keep the league going.
Yeah.
So save your money now. I'm not raising the price. $100 is going to be, I'm going to get the shit settled. $100, save it. It's going to be due next month. That's pretty much where we're at.
If you can't afford $100, get the fuck out of here.
Stop smoking weed.
My job is hiring.
$100 ain't shit.
My first league that I ever joined, I was like probably like 14 or 15. Bro, I paid like $130. We ain't keep no stats. We ain't get no nice ass jerseys. We ain't get no fucking shorts.
But how many minutes did you play?
Hella minutes. I actually got, back in the day, I used to average a nice little 14, 15.
But that's the
Back in the
thing.
day.
Like, you do a lot of shit for people, man. That shit, that $100
No,
ain't
honestly,
shit.
a lot of people gotta be grateful. Like, this is the best league, bang for your buck. Season 3, how much were you charging? 60 bucks?
Yeah. Season 4 was like 80
Season
bucks.
4,
Season 4 is
80.
80.
You get a whole fucking jersey
Yeah.
with a logo, bro. Fucking.
You got commentary,
film.
you got stats, you got
fucking
interviews.
pictures that everybody
You
take
got a
pictures and
fucking
put on their
podcast
own
talking
shit.
about
You were
guys.
drinking water and somebody's taking your picture, bro.
If you broke, just say that.
We had a damn draft party,
The fuck?
which something
I got
that
like-
Hey, like
I dropped an easy
Nick
500 on
Nick
that.
Choi said in the
I
chat,
can imagine.
if you can't spend $100, you shouldn't be hooping. You should be working, bro.
That's it. If you can't fucking spend for $100, bro.
Nick Arcina says, bro, just up the cost.
Get a job.
Listen, I don't want to up the cost. I don't want to take it out of your guys' pockets. That's not what it's about. I eventually want it to be a source where guys can make money together from basketball.
Yep.
That's the ideal situation where you guys aren't paying at all and we're all getting money off of it. It needs to grow. I need the funds now. You guys just got to have faith in the vision of where it's going. I'm trying my best, and I'm just taking it day by fucking day. But price is going to stay the same. You got my word on that. I'm not going to up it. And as far as the continuation,
Ooh, not
I was all for continuation.
Yeah,
Let me just be clear.
I was gonna bring that up.
You were in the ref chat. I think you were in the ref chat last
I am
season.
in a rush shot.
We can veto these things now that we have it. I don't know if Sauce is in the ref chat. We can talk about that. Nacho, you're in the
next
ref
season.
chat. We can talk about these things for next season. I'm very much open for continuation.
Yeah, me too.
Continuation.
Me too. It's way more complicated not doing it.
Yes.
Like trying to
It
figure out
is.
was he up or was he
Yes.
on the floor. It's like
It is.
We'll figure all
2
this out.
steps.
And you hear a lot
And
of
then
people
another,
come at you too.
my other thing I wanted to add for next season, if possible, live mics on the refs. That'd be cool. I think that would be dope. Live mics
I
on the
have
ref.
that. The issue is my cases are too thick, so I'll figure something
Your
out.
cases, what are you talking about?
The phone cases. I have the lavaliers.
Nacho said a good point too. Next draft, have a big one venue, so everyone can go.
I had it. I had it at a venue.
Everybody
last
could
year.
have won.
Everybody was invited to come last year. I had champagne, I had pizza, I had food, I had everything for you guys.
And
So my
cookies.
defense of it raining.
And like it was pouring. And I had
I
cookies.
was in fucking the UK. I was in London.
About 35 people, 40 people came out. It was actually a pretty good turnout, but I had 10 to 12 bottles of champagne. I had the same amount of pizza. I had
Fun time.
See, but you
It was
didn't
a fun
promote
time.
that. Because if I knew if it was champagne and pizza, I would have.
I said I'm gonna have food and snacks. but
Nah,
Dude, I was
but
so
you gotta tell them
sad.
You should know
champagne
what
and
snacks
pizza.
we're talking about.
Nah,
I'm gonna let you guys know I'm not doing pizza again. I'll get
exactly.
champagne, and I'm gonna do that. But
Bring your own
because
food.
bring your own food, but because I have to raise money, I got to figure out ways to cut budget other ways so that I'm not getting fucked. I can't. I do have a family, and I have to, provide for me and mine.
But that's the thing too. You not charging more. What do you profit from?
Nothing.
That's on me to get sponsors. And if I can get sponsors, then I can make money. And if I can't get sponsors, then I don't make money. But that's on me to become a salesman and to do other things. But I care more about the league growing than I care about making the money right now. The money will come as I do my own thing. But ideally, I'll make money off sponsors. And if I'm doing the right thing, I'm a firm believer that doing right by people, right will be done by me.
Yep.
And that's just all I try to do. So whatever comes of it is going to come of it. I know people have helped out in the past, so I'm cool with it.
With that being said, $100 ain't a lot. Give up $100. If you don't got it, shut the fuck up.
And if you know a business that's interested in getting promotion, you see the way we do promo. The companies that are currently with us enjoy the promo that we do. So if you know a business, hit me up, reach out. I'm going to be looking for new businesses for next season.
Next draft, no champagne. It was way too loud, Yusef.
No, I'll figure out a better system. Definitely champagne, no pizza. Maybe pizza. Hey, fuck it. You know I like it.
That's crazy because it went up because season 4 was in the diner.
Yep.
And we,
And that was our first outside venue.
Yeah.
Season 3 was in Ant's apartment.
We did the draft lottery in a drive-through.
Dude, that was great. That was great.
Oh yeah, I was the one announcing the lottery. Yeah, that's funny.
All right, so
Man, honestly, another thing for the draft, since we're like talking about it, we gotta record it.
My pharmacy
You
can
gotta film
sponsor
it.
and give braces,
For what?
wraps, and sports tape.
I don't know that
definitely
clip
need that
of Brisbane
Amanda.
not getting drafted in the first round.
Shout out Ash.
That shit was so
Shout
fucking funny.
out Amanda.
Yeah, I'm about to say we definitely.
My pharmacy can sponsor and give braces, wraps, and sports tape.
Oh, I need all of
We need that.
Amanda.
We need all that.
I need all of that. Might need
Thank you,
her
Amanda.
now.
That's Chief's girlfriend. Shout out to her. She
Shout out
spoke to
Amanda.
me.
Shout out Amanda.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I know my dad has like a little table set up there. So if we could have more official things, that would be wonderful.
So Mike Mitchell
we
needs
see
that.
where we see Yusuf going and grab that icy hot every 10 minutes.
That was the funniest clip. Threw it on there.
Like your muscles don't hurt, your bones hurt. Like that shit is not gonna help your bones.
Mic'd up players and captains are a good idea. I've also thought of things. So I've been looking at other smaller leagues that are successful that are making money. Savannah Bananas. There's a warehouse baseball league that plays blitzball. There's some other things on YouTube where I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. And it seems to me, which I've always known, that pace of game is important to keep attention span. So there's some rules and some things that I want to implement to up the score and to keep the pace of play. I'm gonna have to run it past the captains first, but I have a handful of ideas that I've thought of, including one that I came up yesterday at the Solar Bears game. Hence the reason why I'm wearing the Solar Bears. And I think it would be a fun little implementation
That was
into.
fun. Those are fun.
It was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but some fun little implementations that we could take from other sports and turn CeleNation into its own form of basketball to make it more entertainment driven and give us an ability to gain fans, especially if we have a gym where we can sell tickets. Even if it's $2 or $5 tickets, we can then fundraise and have more money for the draft, more money for equipment, more money to mic up players and do all those other fun things that we're talking about. Just ideas that I'll spitball past the captains before I go live with those.
All right, getting down to the final segment of the podcast, the predictions. Now we're talking playoff predictions.
This is big time.
Ooh,
No, we're not.
Except one game. Let's talk about the Pride game. The Pride game between the Ghost Riders and the Panthers.
The Ghost Riders are 4 and 6.
I feel like that's
They're both 4 and 6.
Oh,
Them and the Magicians.
I feel like that's a pity game.
well, you're 5 and 5.
Listen, if you don't want to play it, you let me know. We'll get an All-Star game in there.
We'll get the captains
We'll do
on
a
king of
captain's
court.
king of the
I
court.
feel like that's a pity game.
It's
Like,
not. It's
It's a
a game.
pride game.
They lose,
It's
but
bragging right
I want
game.
everybody to play 11 games. No,
Thank
it's a pity game.
Thank you.
See?
Now you understand.
That's a pity
I'm a
game.
businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets their money's worth. But I also feel like if it was me, which we were on track, I don't want to be the worst fucking team.
Exactly.
I personally
It's a
don't want to
pity
be
game.
but it's not.
And we're the first game at 10:15.
It's 11:15.
Can I
11:15.
can I let you know and Ghost know? I'm actually going to be starting my bench. So
You're gonna be starting your bench.
yeah, Berg's getting to start.
If we play,
Dropping 20.
Look,
Gino's
if,
going out there
if,
dropping
if
25.
we play, it might only be 5 players for the Ghost Riders.
Oh, we
no
eating
more
that.
than 6 players.
We up by 20.
Listen, I hope you guys play, and I hope you play hard, because to me, I wouldn't want to be last place.
Me neither.
I wouldn't want to be last place.
I'm not making playoffs. I'm not finishing last.
If we're not in the playoffs, that's it's still sad. It's a
Yeah, but
sad
you're
game.
both-
Yeah, but against us, we're gonna have that right to say.
But
You put
Exactly, you
5 and 5
just get
for both
bragging
of you.
rights.
I think you're just trying to make it. You're both 4 and 6.
no,
you're-
I'm fine.
You're 4 and 6.
Oh, you're right. I'm
You're both 4 and 6. He's a liar.
I was.
he's a liar.
So you guys are playing for a better record because you both have the same record. So,
So we're
I'm
not
just
5
saying,
and 5, we're 4
pride
and 6.
actually matters. The pride matters in this game. If it's me, I'm playing hard, but I play hard
All right,
regardless.
so look, Ghost Riders. How Will and Mike said, we down for one more ride.
Yes, sir.
And we going for one more ride. Let's get it. Exactly, Sway. Yo, I just need the ball, Sway. I'll drop 40 if I can. I just need the ball.
Well, you'll have the ball if Vaughn's not there.
All right, Mike. Who do you got winning though?
I have you guys because it seems like the Ghost Riders are not going to be in attendance.
Yeah,
and
might
if
be.
so, I'm going to bring my Ghost Riders jersey. If they don't have a player, I'll play. That's it.
Who did I see in the Ghost Riders jerseys last week that was they wanted us to win last week. I forgot.
We could just put Ghost as girlfriend.
His dad.
His dad.
But we'll kill the Panthers if
I love Ghost Dad. Ghost,
Yeah,
Ghost
Ghost
Dad. I forget what game it is. Lock him up, J-Ball!
Nick says Ziggy's dropping 5.
Kyson gonna like everybody. Kyson gonna like everybody up.
Kyson's not even gonna show up.
Kyson-
Oh, Kyson.
First of all, Nick, bro,
Kyson, are you gonna show up? Can
get
you
some
please?
get some 3 points up on the off season.
Y'all gotta get Kyson some
more
shots.
some 3 pointers, bro.
Nick, in Lakeside, Nick is saying like, man, I don't even love basketball anymore.
I know, right?
He
That's
worried about
I
his
want to be a
sneakers. That's
captain.
why.
What are you talking about?
He's a
dude?
sneaker dart.
He worried about his sneakers. That's why.
Let's go to game 1.
Game 1 of the
Playoffs. Wild card.
conference is this one.
Wild
This
card
one's-
is the
this
orange conference.
Orange
How much have you
conference.
drank?
3 cups.
There you go. All right. He's driving.
Oh, I'm driving too.
Oh no, I'm taking
We're done.
Uber
a
home.
whole
taking
50,
Uber.
a whole 50
I'm an
minutes.
Uber.
I got
I got my girl picking me
I got
up.
an hour drive.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, game 1, round 1
And I got
of
a
the
fast car.
Orange
So-
Conference.
He said
You need
he
that
gonna
more
win.
than
Now we got the
That's better than
Magicians
that.
versus La Familia. La Familia losing their last 2 games. Magicians winning their last 2. I believe last 3. It was.
2, they lost
Last
to the
two.
Makos in their third. In week
But
8.
this matchup is tied 1-1. So it's a big game. Who do you got, Ziggy? Magicians or La Familia?
I got La Familia because I got Braylon. Braylon's my brother from another
Are
mother
the
and
Ghost
father.
Riders 3 and 7? Are you guys 3 and 7?
No,
They
we're
actually won
not.
4 games, I think.
4 and 6?
Yeah.
So are the Magicians 5 and 5?
Yeah, they should be fine.
Because you have them as 4 and 6. I could have been wrong earlier.
No. Oh, it could be
I don't
flipped
know.
backwards.
Nah,
don't
I think
fucking-
Magicians are 4 and 6 as well.
But then they would have the tiebreaker.
But who?
You guys.
With
No,
Magicians.
because you guys were tied at the end of week 9.
Yeah, we was
Because
tied with the
they won.
Magicians.
The Magicians
though.
beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
Magicians
understand
beat
that.
us.
What the hell is the Magicians' record? They beat
Gotta be 4 and
They beat
6.
Not
us?
5. I'm about to say they're not 5.
They got 4 and 6.
they beat us, they beat the Goblins. Go to the weekly stats.
Oh, yeah.
Us, Goblins, Ghost Riders, Familia. Did they beat you guys, E?
The Magicians?
The Magicians,
Nah,
no, they didn't beat
they
us.
lost.
They lost.
Did they beat the Reapers?
No.
No, the Reapers.
So are they 4 and 6? And you guys are 4 and 6? Or you guys are 3 and 7?
Magicians.
And they're in the same conference? No, they're 4 and 6
I was
as
about to say
well.
we 4 and 6.
Who have you
Alright,
beat?
so Magicians lost
We
week
beat
one.
La Familia.
I think you guys lost against the Magicians. That's why you guys
we
lost.
We beat
tiebreaker.
Magicians number,
first
the first time. Yeah. So we asked 2. It's La Familia Magicians. We beat the Panthers,
Panthers.
and number 4 we beat.
Goblins? Because Goblins
Oh,
lost
no,
5
they
straight.
beat us.
Yeah, they beat us. No, the Ghost Riders beat us.
Damn, I don't even know what the 4th when we won.
58.
Nah, we lost to the Reapers.
No, they beat the Reapers.
Nah, we beat the Reapers. I mean, we lost to the Reapers.
And the Sway's saying that you guys beat the Reapers.
Nah, we lost to the Reapers.
Ghost Riders beat you guys? I don't fucking know.
I wish we had the standings. We don't have the standings at all, right?
We did.
I think Tone gave it to us, right? Didn't Tone?
No, we had them somewhere. I don't know where the hell they are. Let me see if I can find an image. At least an old one.
Because that's what I was
Yeah.
like trying to look for today.
Oh, here we go.
Trade Live. Who that? That's the Magicians
like
or
the
that's
full season?
Armchair?
This is at least last week's, which would say the records.
Yeah.
The power rankings.
Let me turn it off so you don't see it there. 2-6, and the Magicians went the list. So they're 4-6, and the Ghost Riders are 3-7. Because you guys last year last two. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you're 3-7. That's
Yeah.
Booty.
Wow. Eric was very generous putting you guys at 5-5.
God damn. 3-7. Sheesh.
So it's really a fucking pride game. You
Yeah.
gotta win 4 games.
Exactly, a pity game, not a pride game.
No,
a
it's
pity
pride.
fucking game.
It's pride.
It's a fucking
You really
pity.
gonna finish
It's
your
a
season with
fucking
3
pity
wins?
game, bro.
All right, next game.
But game 2.
No, but y'all ain't hear my thing. I'm going with La
Oh,
Familia.
you didn't even talk
Yeah,
about
we
this.
didn't
Exactly.
talk about it.
My bad,
I'm
my
going,
bad.
I'm
my
going
bad.
with La Familia because number one, the Magicians. I do gotta go to the back one too, but Magicians.
I'll go first and you go. You make it prediction.
Magicians trade, and they got stronger, but I don't think they're strong enough for La Familia. La Familia could turn it around with the full court press, and I don't see them beating them. Even though
The last matchup.
I'm about to say, even though I seen the last matchup, they got out of the full court press, but
On.
Tone's too much of a good coach to go down twice.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna lose twice to a team, bro.
So you going La Familia?
I'm going with La Familia.
What you got, Bird?
That's an easy pick.
Easy
Me?
pick. Magicians?
Man, the Magicians are playing the second half of the season. They fucking picked it up. Boog has been doing a good job, being as captain. And last game, hey, they won their last game, and they didn't have Sterling, so it's gonna be a good matchup. I say La Familia is gonna bring it out.
Tone said they don't have Santi, but I say Brady.
And they don't got
No,
Santi.
they didn't have Santi when they lost to the Magicians.
Oh yeah,
Same.
exactly.
Yeah,
they
so
didn't have their 6 man.
that's a key. Yeah.
I don't know why Santi coming for 6 man, but I like him.
It's tough, but I Tone has been a championship, level coach.
Yeah.
And, I think they win this game for sure. It's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout game, but it's
Yo,
going to be a close
Boogie,
game.
hold on, wait. Boogie talking about he can't listen to dudes that's out of the playoffs. Yo, Boogie, get out of here, bro. First of all, you was a captain for 2 games, bro. Chill out, bro. You from the Bronx, I'm from Brooklyn. Chill out, bro.
But I'm gonna go La Familia.
I'm here giving credit to Boogie, saying that he's being a good coach.
I'm gonna go La Familia. La Familia. I think La Familia wins by 10. I don't think it's gonna be a close game. The Magicians are playing good. They're on a hot streak right now, but it's playoff time. We all know what Tone does in playoff time.
Exactly.
And this is his best team, in my opinion.
Hands down.
In the past 3 seasons.
I give it a fight.
I don't know.
Season 3.
I don't know.
I give it a fight. I'm going to say Tone.
Season 3 is his best team.
In the beginning of the season, I was believing season 3.
Season 3?
But
Really?
Santi,
I wouldn't.
Vaughn, Dame,
Nah.
Bernie,
Nah.
Fitz, Shot Doc.
Dame and Vaughn would be equivalent to Braylon.
The only reason why I give it to him season 5, because again, this is my first time ever seeing Mike Parker, but Mike Parker's a fucking beast, bro.
This is a different animal that Tone has, bro.
Exactly. He want that fucking ball. You better get that shit to him. Don't
I feel like
fucking
this
play
was
with
the
him.
missing piece that Tone was.
Exactly.
Him and Braylon.
And then Santi coming at 6 man.
Bro.
Come on, bro. Santi at 6 man. Santi coming at
as you
6
will.
man because he was like, yo,
Say as you will.
listen, starting 5, I don't want to step no feet. I don't want to step on feet as a starting 5. I'm gonna come at 6 man. I'm gonna do my thing, and that's exactly what the fuck he does. He come and give you a solid 30 off the bench, bro. That's crazy. I say season 5 is the Tone best team.
Hey, what's BX better than Brooklyn? What's BX?
BX is never better than
Bronx.
BX is
I'm
dirty.
from Queens, so
BX is dirty. Yeah, I talked to your pops too. And I had a good one-on-one conversation with him a good 2 weeks ago.
Nick agrees with you. Season 3 was Tone's best team, apparently.
yeah, I definitely agree. Now, my pick is also going to be Familia. Nothing against Boogie, nothing against the Magicians. I do agree that Tone in the playoffs, he willed a La Familia team last year that had no right making into the finals. He got blown out.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I think
you
that-
can't get blown out if that's the best team. I'm telling you, they're not even.
They beat the Rangers without Phil.
telling you, bro.
which isn't saying much, no offense, but
Yeah.
ooh,
There's a storm, bro.
I guess that's an omen. Maybe
Exactly, y'all lying.
Maybe the Magicians
No, y'all just lying. Y'all lying about season 3 and 5.
I'm changing it up. I'm going Magicians because of that Thunderstrike. But reading The Alchemist, I think that it's an omen. I'm going Magicians. Magicians are going to turn this thing around.
Clean sweep for the La Familia.
No, I just changed
you
it to
really gonna
Magicians.
change it?
Yeah, I heard thunder. I'm reading the omens.
You guys scared him.
I think it's a
3-1.
close game. I think
I don't
either
think it's a
team can
close
win
game.
it.
I don't think it's
La
close.
Familia on paper
I don't think
are a
it's
better
close.
team,
I don't think it's close.
but the Magicians have the fucking hood superstar. He's beat him before.
He's clutch.
Yes.
He can do it again.
You can do it again. Yep.
He's clutch. All right, game 2.
Game 2 of
Or
the
game
Osceola Conference, round 1. We got the Goblins versus the Reapers. The Goblins breaking their four-game losing streak.
5
Again.
game.
Was it 5?
They started off 4-0.
Oh yeah, it was 5. Broke their 5-game winning streak against us. The Reapers
5-game losing.
Losing streak. Yeah.
losing streak.
Cool.
The Reapers.
God damn it.
Goblins. 5
How the
games.
fuck did we let the
After-
Goblins beat us, bro?
I
Because
don't
you
know.
guys suck.
I know we did.
I'll let y'all.
I played like 6 minutes.
I tell you-
I got in 2 minutes in. Hey, Dre, get the fuck out.
Steve wants to get back.
I tell y'all now,
yeah, bro.
y'all let Dean go off. Dean
Nah, Dean went off
Oh,
early,
oh.
bro.
I looked at the
Dean went off,
stat sheet.
bro.
He had 18. I was like,
Dean went off.
Yeah, but
bro.
you gotta
It was
play
Mike's
Dean.
fault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta-
it was Mike's fault. He came to the commentary.
than Dallas.
He came to the commentary table.
Now you know whose fault it was?
Mike's fault.
It was those sniffing salts that he was passing around to everybody.
oh, that energy shit.
Yo, we
He goes up to Ash. First thing, Ash, smell this.
the Ghost Riders didn't smell it, so that's why we lost.
Can we do some testing on the fucking Goblins?
Some
We need a fucking drug test.
Don't give him mac and cheese. The fucking cheddar
performance
goblin.
enhancement
Fucking
test.
cheddar Goblins, bro.
Fucking asshole.
Shout out to them.
But who you got, Zig? The Goblins or the Reapers?
That's a good. That's a good.
That's
a
probably
good
the game
matchup.
of the week.
That is. That's
Game
a
of
good
the
matchup.
week.
Because number one,
Game of the week is Panthers Ghost Riders for sure.
yo, we're both out. That's a pity game. It's a pity game. Listen, I'm sorry that y'all lost, but listen,
It's gonna be
hey,
the most quiet
every
game
other
I've
team
seen.
get 11, so y'all get 11.
Have
too.
fun.
You just have fun.
Have fun,
It don't
kids.
matter who wins
Go
or
play,
lose. Just have
kids.
fun.
Go play. Go out
Y'all
there.
want to play? Go ahead.
Have
That's
fun.
it.
Hey, take the ball. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go
But
ahead. Get some shots up.
Goblins
Vaughn's
are-
off the court. Maybe you'll get a shot.
Exactly. It's enough ball for everybody.
I'll take 11. So.
But the Goblins and
Yeah.
Reapers, that's gonna be a tough matchup because anyone could take it, but it depends on who wants it more.
Yep.
But in my say,
That was the least analytical and most cryptic message you could have said.
but in my say, I'm gonna say Goblins because Sway is just a fucking animal, bro. And then you got Phil, he's silent.
You just said
Like-
goblins.
No, I said anybody could take it. But you
then
got
you said
Phil.
Goblins and
Phil
you
just
said
had 40.
Sway.
Look, you just had Phil have 40 points the
2 weeks ago, yeah, 44, yeah.
I was commentary, right? And I did not know Phil even had over 20 points.
Bro, he does it quietly.
Exactly. You
When I
Sway
said-
and Phil together, bro.
3
you're not
podcasts
beating
ago,
that,
I
bro.
said, Phil, top 3 scorer in the league. And people looked at me
You're not
fucking
beating
crazy.
that.
Andre
bro.
Bird,
Phil is a beast, bro.
Gino, Phil.
Nah, Phil.
I'm trying to tell you.
I say Phil is number 1. Phil does it easily.
No.
I would
It's still Sway.
I would
I give it
say
to Phil.
I would
It's
say top 3
Sway
just
and
because
Phil,
Braylon's
bro.
still up there for me.
Yeah, Braylon up there. Braylon goes
Braylon's
off when
still
you
up
want to, but Braylon, if you look at Braylon demeanor in his games, Braylon's not really playing.
Yeah.
But when he's really playing,
No, but it's
he gives you
Sway
40.
because Sway understands that he's not a shooter and he just attacks the hole.
Yeah.
Braylon settles sometimes because it's easier to just take a
But
three.
Braylon can give you anything he wants, though.
But he doesn't choose to.
Yeah, he settled.
He doesn't choose to. He settles a lot.
Imagine
It's
if
the truth
Braylon
of
was
the matter.
attacking like
If
Josue.
Braylon put head down like Josue, exactly. If he put
Yeah.
head down like Josue, he
Nobody's
would have
stopping
40 a game.
him. Yeah,
no,
nobody's
he's
stopping
athletically
But the
the
thing
most
is,
imposing guy in the
but
league.
Braylon
Him
been
and
here
Juan.
so long.
Him and Juan.
But if you really watch, Braylon just letting the other people eat, though. Like Mike Parker.
Which
Unless
is what
he's
I
playing
love
me.
about him.
Braylon know what he can do.
Which is what I love.
If I was a player and I know what I could do, go ahead, chill, bro. You
Yep.
do what you got to do, and that's exactly what he let Mike Parker do. Because Mike Parker taking everything. Mike Parker taking everything that he wants. I'm lying, or I'm flying.
You can fly all you
Nah,
want.
you're-
Exactly.
ain't
So
lying.
it's just like, but I don't know. Sway and Phil combination is crazy.
So you're going
Because
Reapers?
Sway killing in the paint, and you see that all the time. With there goes Sway again. Over 4 teammates. Oh, Sway scoring again. It's easy.
17
Make it look
free throw
easy.
attempts.
Number
And
9
then
in
you
the top
got-
10 plays.
Exactly, and then you got pushing out to Phil. Phil's hitting threes, and
and it was against the Goblins too.
And it's easy. Oh, it's Phil with the putback. It's easy. Like it's just like you won't even see. So again,
You also can't forget Sauce, the captain.
exactly.
Sauce is a really good captain.
But then you got
Really
other
know how to
key
get his
pieces
shoes
too. The Reapers too that play defense. You got Fonzo. You got Nick. Even
Yeah.
though I hate Nick, but you got Nick that play defense, and it's just like you got
Mo's
them
an energy guy.
exactly.
Josiah plays hard.
You got them
Noah
playing
plays hard.
defense, and it's
Their
just
whole
like-
team plays
Yeah,
hard.
they got a team.
Even
They got
the
a
last game they played against the Goblins, I was commentary again. the Reapers never give up on defense, and they hustle. They out hustled the Goblins. That's why they beat them. And it's just like, so again, if the Reapers come out with that same energy that they gave the last game when they faced them, it's the Reapers easily.
What you got, Berg?
Very simple. I played with him season 3. Both of my teammates.
Pause.
Season 3.
Pause.
Defensive Player of the Year.
This nigga's
Sway.
not
You got
playing with
season 4. Could have been MVP, but you know things had happened. Phil.
Phil is an animal, bro.
Phil was not going to be in it.
Yeah,
He was going to be MVP.
Season
No, he
3.
wasn't. Nacho was definitely still going to
What,
be in
season
it.
4?
Season 4.
He was in the
Season
talk,
4.
though. Don't act like he wasn't in the talk.
Listen,
Before he punched somebody in the face.
I mean, yeah, he was.
I
he
wish
was
I
up
had my
there,
Reapers jersey right
offensive
now.
wise, yeah.
I left it in the car.
There's one right there.
Easy. Purple Reapers.
Purple Reapers.
I had the jersey in the car. I should have brought it in, but hey, easily, y'all are taking this game. The Goblins, y'all are good too, but that was fucking.
Damn, the camera got that ass.
Look, only way I see Goblins
Yeah.
taking it, if Juan
Has to go crazy.
If Juan
man.
go off, and
Juan
Dean
has
step
to go
up the same
off.
way he did last game.
I don't think it's
Dean.
gonna be a blowout game. Obviously,
No, this
I think
one's
it's
not
gonna be
gonna
a
be
close
blowout, yeah.
game.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
I think that's
it's
the
gonna be a
game of the
good
week.
game.
The only way
regardless.
the Goblins are going to win this game is if
But the
Juan
Reapers have-
comes out and he's attacking like a motherfucker. I'm not talking, when I say attack, I'm not talking about taking those 35-foot 3-point shots 7 times in the game. I'm talking about doing what Josue does. Driving to the basket every time and saying, yo, nobody in this league is going to stop me from getting to the basket. The only way you're going to stop me is you're going to foul me, and I'm going to make you pay by making these free throws.
And they can't.
Who's stopping Sway
And they
on the Goblins? Who's stopping
That's
Sway?
another question.
And who's stopping Phil?
Nobody.
Juan can probably stop one of them, but he
Juan-
can't stop both of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are they going crazy in the chat?
No, the bit rate was really low, and people were saying it was lagging in the chat because it was down like 1,000. And I just saw it hit 5,000 for the first time ever. So like,
Yeah, it's raining outside. So.
no, that's like really good bit rate. If we had 5,000 consistently, I'd be able to run very high quality games
Oh,
straight
it's
to
probably
YouTube.
lagging right now. Yeah, it's lagging.
No, it was lagging. It shouldn't be anymore. It should be very good right now because we're in between 4,000 and
I'm
5,000.
like, I'm just seeing Berg pick up the.
Well,
jersey.
it runs behind
It's
from
Yeah,
behind.
this is
Yes.
this is behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like continuing with that,
Sorry, I'm excited because this is the highest I've ever seen.
I'm here.
6,000
6,000.
bit rate.
'Cause I'm
I've
here.
never seen it hit this high. 6,400. That's the highest time I've ever seen it.
That's
I'm
thunder,
here.
baby. That's
Now I'm
thunder.
here. I'm an electrician, so you know I bring the
Oh, yeah?
power. I bring the energy.
If you can figure out how to get our Verizon Wi-Fi to be higher at the gym, that'd be ideal. This is the most volatile I've ever seen the Wi-Fi because now we're down to 2,000.
What's your,
Where you looking at the
what's your
Verizon,
Verizon
yeah.
Wi-Fi go up to? It's a 5G.
It's 5G. It's the most expensive I could get. They can't do anything more for me, but it's fucking horrible. It's
all right.
fucking horrible.
So what do the captains think?
Go ahead.
So what?
For the Reapers, Goblins,
It's tough.
it's a tough game, but I'm gonna go Reapers. I gotta go Reapers. Reapers hot since this trade.
They've been
Phil.
like 20 plus
Yeah.
the last game. I
What-
mean, it's a
was it
pretty
with
easy
Phil?
one.
It was with Phil.
It was
Right? Yeah,
with
it was
Phil.
with Phil.
Yeah.
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 I just feel like the Goblins don't have too much like defensive players. That's the one thing that the Reapers have on them.
They have no answer for Sway. They have no
They got
answer
no
for
answer for
Sway.
Sway. They got no answer for.
No, they
Phil.
could have an answer for Phil. They
They don't
have.
have no answer for Phil.
They could.
They don't though.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
no,
Juan
the
plays
answer is
defense
Phil.
on one or the other, he can do a good enough
That's the
job
thing.
to control them.
Phil get his
No matter what, who's
off
in front of
ball.
him.
Like he don't even have to have the ball in his hand.
Off
He's gonna
the
get
ball
his
movement, the
like,
way
he's gonna
they
get
play
his
ball.
buckets, bro.
We just beat them last week. I kind of know that they could beat them.
But y'all,
was a
bar-
crazy
y'all- but the
scoring
thing
game,
is, y'all
bro.
barely
You guys-
beat them.
How much you guys have?
We beat them
96?
with Chef being hurt with 11 minutes left and me being hurt with 10 minutes
Y'all
left.
barely beat them.
We
though.
were in control most of the game.
Y'all barely beat them though.
How much? It was a high
But think
scoring
about
game.
it.
high scoring
But
game.
think
You
about
had
it. Think about it.
96,
Think
they
about
had
it.
like
No,
84.
no.
When you think about it, the Dogs and the Goblins. When you look at the roster, who's better defensively?
Us.
Exactly.
I'm
The dogs and who?
The Dogs and the Goblins.
Oh yeah.
That's why
the
you
Goblins
guys was
got
able to keep the
offense.
game so close.
It's not really
the Goblins
defense.
got offense.
Oh,
Is the
yeah.
fact that now
No, they don't have the defense, and that's what I just
Yeah,
they don't have the
they about
answer
to
for
face
both
a
of
team
them.
that
They don't have an
is going
answer
to be
for
able
both
to
of them.
guard
Yes.
their best player and also guard their second best player, which is Drake.
Yes, they don't have an answer for both of them. That's the biggest.
So
issue.
that's why I got to go Reapers.
I agree. I would go Reapers as well.
Shut up, Luke.
he said.
Luke said only if I brought the energy to the Ghost Riders.
That's funny.
Listen, you can't bring energy when there's no power source, man.
No, there is Vaughn. He's just
the power source is bad.
Oh, I
You're
guess.
not getting no passes from Ronald Love on. It's
Oh,
like
now the
little
bit
brother.
rate's down again. We're about to get fucked.
We got that clean sweep for the
Yeah,
Reapers.
I think
It's the
Reapers
Goblins.
Yeah.
Might come back and bite us in the ass.
Is there anything else on the docket?
It always bites you in the ass when you talk bad about a team because they want to prove themselves.
Yeah, but it doesn't
So
matter.
You should be happy we talk
Dean,
back.
you can want to prove yourself all
I
you
love
want.
Dean. Dean, I fuck with Dean.
I love Dean too.
The long-
He's a
the long
captain.
way.
He's a captain.
Oh, shit.
Captains are only approved if I say that captains are approved and then the other captains are approved.
Nick-
So I have to like them in order for them to be a captain.
Nick said Juan can't play defense. Oh shit.
He said he guarded in both games.
Oh shit.
How much you scored those games, Nick?
Yeah, exactly. How much you scored? Because you're not really a scorer, Nick.
He don't want static against Sway or Phil.
Bottom line is this:
He's running away from
Dean, you should guard Sway. You think you're better than Dallas? You played better than him last week. Are you better than Sway?
That's a bad matchup.
You better than Sway. Let's see it.
matchup.
Let's see it, Dean.
He's trying to get the animal
Yeah,
out
for
of the team, boy.
I'm gonna commentate your game, or I'll ref it. But I'm gonna commentate your game. You can come talk to me if
Hey, I
you're
can
better than
ref all the
Sway.
games now. I'm not in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah,
right. We
no
could ref.
favoritism.
I ain't
One
fucking
shoulder
with
and all. Anything else for us?
That's
I
the
think that
crazy
was
thing
it.
about that game. It's a do or die game at the end of the
Everything
day.
is now.
Everything is.
Yeah,
Everything
Yeah.
is.
It's win or go home.
But still,
except for the pride
it
game.
still can be turned either which way it go. Like it don't. Like it crazy.
All right. Well, I guess before we go, we made our predictions for the first round. So we're saying, for the most part, La Familia moves on against the Makos. Reapers move on against the Dogs.
Nope.
Let's get our finals predictions. Let's get our champions predictions, and then we'll move on from there.
So we got the
So the
Reapers
Makos will play
and
the
Familia.
La Familia. That's a game. That's
No,
a game.
Reapers will play the Dogs, and Makos play for La Familia. Is that what you said?
Yeah, but that's the game. La Familia Makos.
La Familia. Oh yeah.
Yeah, La Familia
both top
jumping.
teams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both
I mean, we
can
just
score.
saw it last week. We just saw both of those games last week. Both of them went down to the wire.
Exactly.
Mike Parker missing
Anybody
2
could
free
take
throws.
it.
Yeah, it costs.
Anybody could take it.
That's tough. All right, from go La Familia Makos.
But then we didn't see an aggressive Braylon.
No, we didn't.
If we see an aggressive Braylon, I
Which
think
is why
I want
I'm
to
gonna
give
go La Familia.
Braylon
I think.
I want to defend Braylon real quick. He got injured on this early in the second half. He had like a back spasm, or he had some shit with his back.
But that was because week 8, I want to say, or week 9, at the Winter Park game the night before he was hurt.
Yeah,
Because you saw him wincing in pain in the
Yeah.
first loss
yeah.
against the Magicians. So I know he was injured that game.
So he was definitely not his normal self,
And then
So-
plus they didn't have Santi.
and they didn't have Santi. So,
So-
it really shows you if who's present. At the end of the day, I think they're a fucking. That's a finals matchup right there.
Exactly.
Makos and Familia. But realistically, hey,
Realistically, I'm calling it. It's been happening for the past fucking 2-3 seasons. We're about to fucking have another Dogs and La Familia fucking matchup again in the championship. Call me what you want. Call me glazing, whatever the fuck it is.
There's been a lot of glazing in the chat, bro.
But the script is in. The script is in. All right. If you didn't know, it's the same as it's always been. Tone versus Mike again.
look at the last one. Sway's dropping.
You want to know a crazy thing?
Dina's gone.
Thanks.
So that's my championship matchup. I'm not
You
gonna lie.
said Tone versus Mike?
Yeah, in the beginning of the season, I had.
But you can't sleep on
I
La Familia. I mean, Makos.
I think it was the third podcast or some shit, and I said, if the Panthers make the championship, we're facing the Ghost Riders.
Well, you guys are
Hey,
the
that age
complete
person.
opposite. The complete opposite. You're gonna
Now we're
play
playing for the pride game.
in a pretty game.
It's basically the championship of losers.
That's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm assuming I'm gonna say the Dogs and the
God.
La Familia making the championship. But I'm gonna go Coach Tone finally getting his dub.
Yeah, I think Coach Tone gonna take it.
If those two meet up, I feel like Coach Tone finally gets that dub, yo.
I think Coach Tone gonna take it.
So you think the same prediction of the Dogs?
Because
and
again,
Familia?
it's nothing against anybody, but
But are you saying that your finals, or do you think
Is that your
you're saying
finals
Familia wins it all? Do you think
Oh,
they
yeah,
play
yeah,
the
yeah,
Reapers, or do you think
yeah.
they play the Dogs?
yeah, I think Familia take it all.
against the Dogs or the Reapers?
Both.
No, but who
But
do
who
you
makes
think
it, though?
beats the Reapers or the Dogs?
Between the matchup between the Reapers and the Dogs to make it to the championship.
I take the Dogs because number one, nobody's out rebounding the dogs, bro. You got Montel, and then you got Spain. Nobody out rebounding. And don't give a fuck about the buckets. It's just the rebounds at the end of the day. If you miss, nobody's getting that board.
Yep.
So, I take the dogs over the Reapers.
And then you think Familia over the
I
Dogs.
take Familia
Take it all.
over the dogs. Because you know why? Everybody see it. Braylon's a different animal when he match up with Mike, and it's gonna be just different.
Saw him in the playoffs last year.
It's gonna be different. He said so, but we didn't have our key piece.
Doesn't matter.
It was Nick.
That was your size.
Nah, it wasn't. Nick was grabbing our